Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, only the VOD viewers will see this because it takes about 5 seconds for for this to kick in. Hello, everyone else. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Battle Preps. By popular demand, I've gathered the 4 horsemen of the Fire Emblem Apocalypse together, and today we are going to spoil you guys on a lot of Fortune's Wave stuff. So let me introduce, once again, the guests. Joining us, as always, is Speedwing. Hi.
Hello, hello. Yeah, we went from seeing basically nothing to seeing everything.
And because you guys liked him so much, we invited him back. It's 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗃. Welcome once again, buddy.
Thanks for having me again, guys. Really awesome to just yap with y'all the last time, and I'm honored to be one of the 4 horsemen, so thank you.
And all the way in the corner, but certainly not least, we got 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗃. Welcome back, buddy. How you been?
Good, good. It's great to see you guys. I mean, at this point, do we even play the game? Because apparently, like, the whole game is out, like, right, by YouTube. I can just play it via YouTube, so, like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's been a lot, hasn't there? Like, more than we... For months, we complained that they didn't market the game at all, and then they just, like... just, like...
They show chapters uploaded. Like, people are just doing, like, long plays.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's crazy. Like, what do I have? Like, who do I have to butter up to get one of those, like, journalists special, like, pre-release games? Like, they're giving it to people with, like, 200 subs on YouTube and stuff. I don't know. Do I need, like, make, like, a generic Nintendo channel or something?
Oh, it's because you're too critical. That's why. They don't want to have it.
Yeah, they heard what you said about Engage and blacklisted. I'll be getting my copy soon. That was my long play.
Oh,
you guys don't have an uncle at Nintendo? Like, you don't have one? None of you have one? Because, I mean, that's how, apparently that's how they're getting it.
Bro, I am the uncle at Nintendo.
Kind of.
About right. Seems about right.
Yes, hello, everybody. Hello, let me say hello to the stream here. Hello, everybody. Welcome for tuning. There, we got the Bowser twerking. All right, everything's doing great. The 4 horsemen are here. Yes, we are indeed the 4 horsemen. But if we are the 4 horsemen, which horsemen are we? And are the 4 horsemen of Fire Emblem the same as, like, there should be, like, the horsemen of Taint, the horsemen of elitism? That's Speedwing.
I'm not an elitist. I like Engage and Rev.
Meg's 100% the horseman of Taint. Like, there's no...
Oh, yeah. Without
absolutely.
I am, yeah. I do Taint a lot. Meg certainly isn't famine. Are you calling me fat?
All I'm saying, guys, we're going to need a bigger horse.
But yeah, so...
I think you look good, Mags. I think you lost a lot of weight.
You look fine.
Thank you. I have lost a lot of weight, actually. So, yeah, we got a lot to watch today, guys. We're gonna watch the Japanese trailer that came out. We're gonna watch a bunch of Ben FM and Prince Racin's videos. Thank you to those two, by the way, for re-uploading everything Nintendo puts out. Just gonna put that out right there. We are gonna be watching the videos they upload because it's just easier than finding stuff Nintendo puts out. But I kind of want to ask each of you, I kind of want to give each of you a little moment to just kind of talk about your general thoughts on the game, considering all the stuff that they've released. Let's start with the most critical first, so we get the most positive for last. Speedwing, how you feeling about the game now that they've, like, just spewed so much stuff out there? You positive, negative? How's your attitude?
I'm trying to be positive. You know me, I'm always positive, always look on the bright side. But, I don't know, we've seen a lot of stuff that is really cool. I'm loving the huge cast. Like, it's just characters. Every day it's like, oh, here's 3 more playable characters. Like, I think we're up to over 60 playable characters confirmed so far, or something mad like that. So that's really cool. The map situation, I'm, biting my tongue on a little bit. A lot of the whole, oh, they're just prologues, oh, they're just skirmishes. When are they going to start showing the real maps then? That has me a little bit concerned. But yeah, huge cast. The problem is the previews are only up to Chapter 5, so we're basically seeing the tutorial-ish section of the game.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. What about you, Davis? How you feeling about the game so far?
So it's funny for me, as someone who just finished Iron Manning Three Houses.
Oh yeah.
For like context, like not base Three Houses, the no monastery, so effectively removes like a lot of the grind, like of the monastery sections. I've kind of come to the feeling that you know, like Three Houses is like a okay game. Like, you know, like as a Fire Emblem game, it does a lot of things differently. It's like the most deviation from Fire Emblem. But what I'm hoping, from what I've seen of Fortune's Weave, is that this is going to be the Fates to Awakening that it'll be for Three Houses. That it'll at least take the parts that worked in Three Houses, but trim the fat a little bit and really improve upon something, because now we got a big cast, like Speedwing says. Now we've got like a lot of like just like a lot of potential for just like, it seems like this is like the most budget they're putting into a Fire Emblem game, considering the cast, the voice acting, the portraits. Like, I'm hopeful that this is going to be the Fates to Awakening for Three Houses, effectively. I'm hopeful.
That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, the Fates to Awakening. I like that, because Fates improved massively upon Awakening, in my opinion.
That's the best game in the series, Fates. So that's quite a big, you know, shoe you're trying to fill there.
And which of the three are
Massive.
the best, Speedwing? Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Conquest. I've always said this. Conquest is the best.
And before I give the mic over to Axum, I just want to say we got a really nice donation here from Lesser Known. He says, Fire Embros has the best facial hair here. Rest of y'all are lacking. So, Axum.
You goddamn right. Took me like all of 1 week to grow this. It was very hard, very difficult.
That's true.
How you feeling about the game?
I think that... Oh, thank you, Lesser Known, by the way. Shout out. For me, I really liked it. I think I already liked Three Houses. You guys know, I think it's subjectively the best game in the series in terms of like how it was handled with the public and all that, and just like the options that the player has. I think it's great that they're redoing, kind of like visiting this world again and taking the elements of it and trying to expand upon it. I did say once, and I think it was on Battle Preps, I said, if I was Nintendo and I needed to milk the cow, I would milk the cow by making another Three Houses game. I think I said that exact sentence. And I think so. I think a Nintendo agent was watching us, because they did exactly that. And it's I think it's going to be better than Three Houses, because I think it's going to take those elements. I am a little bit afraid. It's not all hype though, because I am a little bit afraid that there might be too much non-combat stuff to do. I think there might be a little bit too much like segments of. I think the monastery is going to become the world-astery. Like, I think that's what it's gonna turn into, and I'm a little bit afraid of that.
What did the IGN guy say? He said 33% combat, 33% overland, 33% dating sim. That's, keep in mind, this guy's played the prologue.
Yeah, like the first 5
That's
chapters.
50% of the game that you're not playing maps, and I wish it was more like 50. And I actually wish it was more like 60 map, 40 random BS, right? But it doesn't look like it. It looks like it'll be 60 random BS, 30% or 40% map, which is not what ideal for me.
Yeah, but
we're gonna get called Doomers. People are gonna call us Doomers.
we are the Four Horsemen, Speedwing. It's our job to complain. But yeah, because that's my problem though. Like, Three Houses didn't start out with a monastery taking hours to get through. Like, for the first, like, I'd say half of the game, it's like rather manageable, and then suddenly you get like 1,000,000 professor points, and you can spend. I mean, you can pretty much spend as much time in a monastery as you want sometimes. If you do skirmishes and stuff, oh my goodness, and exploration every single week, you are living in the monastery. I'd say it comes up to 80% game time if you really want to go there. I think the only thing that prevents you from doing it is just you're tired. So you're just go like, I'm just going to do a seminar.
It's a JRPG fan's dream when you think about it, though. Like, Fortune Sweep's kind of shaped up to be more JRPG than an actual strategy game. Like, I'm almost like convinced at this point.
Yeah,
but it just has strategy elements.
By living in the world of Fodlan once again.
We have to also take into account, though, that these journalists aren't typical Fire Emblem fans, so they might be doing a bunch of nonsense that we'll just look at and go, "Well, I'm not that interested in that." You know, something like Wyvern Ride and Engage, or I'm trying to think of a Free House as a quick. The problem with Free Houses, a lot of it was actually important, but you know what I mean. They might have spent a lot of time just dicking around doing stuff that just for the fun of it, as opposed to, okay, this is actually part of the game that I need to do.
Listen, you say the
Maybe that's
journalist,
code.
but I distinctly remember Mangs wyvern riding every single opportunity he could to get the maximum value out of his gameplay. Okay? I don't know what journalist you're mentioning here. We have peak Fire Emblem players legit farming the wyvern ride like it's no tomorrow. So
I will admit,
those
really they did
torches,
something
man.
right, you know?
I will admit, wyvern riding was a little bit fun sometimes. A little bit. So, but yeah. So, there's a lot to talk about. We're gonna get to watching the trailer. I don't know if I said it at the start of this, but I do have to warn you guys. There will be a lot of spoilers in this. They've revealed so much. So, in case some of you are tuning in and you don't want to get spoiled, I'll like give you a warning before we're gonna play the Japanese trailer in a little bit, which has so much in it. So somehow, if you don't,
ludicrous spoiler.
yeah. So if you don't want to get spoiled, then you can tune out for 10 minutes or however long it takes us to like discuss it. But yeah, there's a lot. How do you guys feel about their lack of restraint on this? Like, is this just a new strategy? Do they do this with other games? Because they haven't been this forthright about Fire Emblem before. I feel like they're not holding anything back. They even spoiled the time skip.
Three Houses also showed the time skip too, though. In all fairness, like they did kind of reveal that during the trailers too. So
I guess
I don't
they
know if
did.
it's necessarily the first time.
Yeah, but
per se.
this
This one's a
time
bit more
skip is-
egregious.
They didn't really showcase it. They just kind of had it in the background. Just suddenly, oh, by the way, here it is. Which is kind of spooky.
You know what I think the difference was? When they did Three Houses, they showed the time skip, but they didn't explain why it happened, right? They were just like, this is Dimitri older.
Even in the
This
game, they don't describe why it happened. It's
Well,
like,
I mean,
Byleth was just asleep
that's
for
true.
5 years. Don't get me started, Axum.
That's true. But they didn't quite, like, they just showed you Dimitri without an eye, and like Claude saying like, oh, this is the worst reunion ever or whatever. This time around, they were like, there's a time skip, and guess why? Because you all died. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, what? And that did not happen before. So I think there was a level, I really feel like this was Disney level advertisement. Like, they show you the whole trailer of the movie and you're like, oh, so that's what happens in the Fantastic Four. And it's just like, what? Like, why are you doing this? Let me watch
That Nintendo trailer voice Axum and like Disney comparison, it's too true. It really is. Like it really does think of like a Disney trailer. You're not wrong.
Oh no, it's crazy. So yeah, it's absolutely crazy. And I'm gonna try and let you guys chime in. You guys always tell us that you want us to like answer more chat questions. The whole like end of the stream segment is gonna be dedicated to you guys and like asking us questions. So don't worry, you guys. Like that's the thing I always hear. Like more chat questions, please. So I'll try to like highlight your comments throughout the stream, get you guys involved a little bit like here. So
all the people in the chat talking about the time skip at the start of the game, you might be massively spoiled on something else in a minute. So if you don't want to be spoiled on more details of that, what we're about to watch is going to make what we're saying more
Vitalmins says, I don't really think it's spoiler if the time skip is at the beginning of the game. Is it though? Do we know that?
That's what I'm talking about. What the spoiler that I'm referring to that they've shown is more than just at the start. You play as Eshmil, it's much more than that.
You know what? I haven't watched this trailer yet, so I'm gonna.
Wait, do you not know it, Mags?
No,
neither am I. It's gonna be. I have no idea too. I've never
here we
seen
go.
it.
This will be interesting.
Look,
so this is gonna be
So
a
you
first-time
can see.
reaction for me and Megs, I think, because I've never seen it. I don't
I'm
even
gonna
know what
be-
you're talking about.
I'm going to be completely honest. Probably because I'm working a lot on Definitive Edition at the moment. But I got a little bit of Fortune's Weave news fatigue for a little moment. There was just so much. I have I have a Discord channel with my friends. Everyone's here is in it, and like the channel is called like Tag Mangs whenever news gets posted. For a while, it was only bloody Shadows news, which really annoyed me.
That was my favorite part of the day, by the way. I love doing that just to piss you off.
I know you do. I know you do. And like every day, I just wake up to like so many tags, and I just go like, I just can't. It's information overload for me. So I didn't actually even watch this channel or this trailer when it came out. So I don't even know what the big deal is. So it's gonna be fun, I think. So let me just, I got a couple donations in here. Let me just go and find them really quick. Let's see here we go. So Deoxys donated $2. Wyvern Ride was required for optimal play. You're gonna make Speedwing angry. Don't.
Yeah, you need those torches for all the Fog of War maps, bro. Yeah, get them up.
The antitoxin.
Hey, antitoxin's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
But
even
they're cheap,
better.
Just buy them.
Have you guys seen in Fortune's Weave, the antitoxin now makes you immune to poison for 3 turns?
Immune.
Yeah, they buffed it, and I love it. I
Yeah.
actually think that's one of the best ways to fix antitoxins, that you can
I
apply
love
them
it.
on a safe turn.
It only
Brilliant.
took 18 games for the antitoxin to become viable, but they did it.
They're kind of useful and engaged, sort of.
They were helpful and engaged. They actually healed and cured poison, so they did
Yeah.
both.
True that, yeah. And the engage poison was nasty too. It could really get you killed fast if you let it stack up. Kamdan Daman says, on the wiki it shows 66 playables at the moment. That is insane.
Yeah, and there's characters from after the preview. So Rinka 2, my beloved, I don't know if you know who I'm referring to. There's a character that
is this
we've
the
only
girl you've
seen
been
like a
fawning
small...
over?
Yeah, we've only seen a small portrait. She's not in any of the previews, so obviously she's after Chapter 5. There is no way she's the only character for that as well. So there might even be like 70, 80 characters. Who knows? I mean, it's madness.
Kamdan Daman says, Fortune's Peak. Well, I'm glad some of you are excited for this. That's great. I mean, we should be excited for a new Fire Emblem. It's also a lot of fun to be negative, though, I will say. Like, it's fun to complain.
Somebody
Yeah.
wants to say hi real quick. I'm sorry. 1 second, guys.
Oh,
You want to say hi?
Aww.
Hey.
hi.
You see them over here?
Oh, that's
Say
so
hi.
adorable.
All right, I'm gonna mute us now while we watch.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So, what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, we're gonna watch the Japanese trailer. I'm excited for this. I don't know what the big deal is. I really don't. So, all right, let's get it up on screen. Thank you, Prince Racing, for uploading this. Thank you for risking yourself to the ninjas. All right, are you guys ready?
Let's go do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
今私は𝗥𝗲𝘃𝗃𝗃大検討祭の開幕をここに宣言する
Wait, why are there 2 captions?
Yeah, let's turn that off.
俺たち
Yeah,
は
Oh, there we go.
大検討祭に出場するんだ。優勝して親父を助けてもらおうと思って。
Okay.
対戦相手がみんなあんな感じってことないよね
That axe smack. Oh my god.
愛の願いの方が私は好き。
その力に飲まれたらダメだ。それは危険な力なんだよ。
私を楽しませてみせる
I
がいい
love how Dietrich does the meme. The guy staring up at the camera meme. It's so funny.
見せるがいいこの大会に優勝した時に何するおさむ
ダーリンが笑ってる。
Brazilian
身
Miku.
近な者たちにも危険を及ぼすことに
Zephyr.
あなたは獣なのではない人間だディートリヒ・グレゴール・ラミーナだ死に
Lamine.
たいものからかかってくるがよ
お前たち我らの一族
She
の
is
何
Fedora.
自分の身を犠牲にする必要が本当にあるんですか。
もっと大元に発展する恐れがございます一人だけで抱え込んでいる秘密があるんじゃないか
100万の民が長く胸に
Take
抱いて
this
きた
elephant.
日が必ず果たすつもりだ。
Address me.
殺しても足りないほど憎い男がいる。だから私は絶対に死なない。
あなたたちの正体にも興味があ
ビュエラからはただならぬ気配を感じる。
全てを焼き尽くせ姫には生き続けて幸せを掴んでほしいのです
Yeah, so far, I don't see any big spoilers, but I guess it's.
I'll tell you because you're
4
gonna
人
have
の
to.
物語を巡り
Yeah, I'll tell you when to call.
4人の運命を導く
Rock, babe.
全力で行く滅びゆく未来を救うために
Ah, there's our avatar.
この地は今滅びかけておる。
Look how cool we are. We're so much cooler than everyone else.
炎の紋章の旗のもとに
Wow, they named off the
人
Fire
々を
Emblem.
束ね
Yeah.
ダグザの地を救うのじゃ。久しいのうお主。この闇に閉ざされた地を再び光で照らすなどお主にうってつけの仕事ではないか。
Wait, did they go past it and I didn't notice, or is it still?
I
Where is
don't-
it, Davis?
Well,
Is it not in
there's
this trailer?
20, there's 30 more seconds.
Oh, okay.
Okay, maybe it's here.
立ち向かうためあなたは過去に戻り4人の戦士の運命を導く滅びゆく未来の救世主となれ
Here.
Pause.
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Pause on that map and tell me what you think you see
Okay.
when all the characters are there.
Yep. Take a look at that.
There's a lot of characters in the future, yeah.
Yeah,
Take
but
a look at them closely, though.
Take a look at the characters.
I don't see it.
They have
They're
different
time-skip
hairstyles.
designs.
Yeah, they're time skipped.
All
Oh,
four
we
of the
got
lords,
different.
and they're all aged up.
Oh,
Or like at least different haircuts. Look at Dietrich has short hair. Theodora has like 4 braids. Tiala's all grown up. She's tall. Same with Peter.
Peter's
So
like
there's
now.
the 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗏 portion. And look at the level. Look at the levels. The enemy unit is level 60.
60.
Okay. All right.
Crazy.
Real talk though, is
big
that
that
an
happens,
axe,
too.
a lance, and a bow? There?
Oh.
The 3
Wow.
enemies?
Fire Emblem
So yeah,
Huh.
the 𝗥𝗲𝗃 section of the game is going to be huge. I thought it was going to be small, but no, it's like a full time skip. Everyone gets designs. All these like 60 plus playable characters are all going to get time skip designs.
That's kind of bonkers.
The enemy units are like level 60. Like, how big is this game going to be?
No wonder they didn't have budget for enemy generic portraits. My goodness. Okay. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I did actually see this already. I just didn't notice the time skip
I'm
portraits.
sure I pointed it out in the chat.
I think I just
crazy.
I just think I didn't notice. Also, there is one thing I do notice though. I mean, look at how bunched up everyone is on this map. Look at
Yeah,
the
I know.
minimap.
The mini map looks awful. There's like no enemies anywhere. I don't know what's going on there.
It's such a big map, too. Like, where are the enemies? What's going on here?
So it seems to me like yeah. So you do the. I guess you have like the phase 1 where you play through the start, and then you get to it's like the late game. The question is, how much is this late game? Like, how long is it gonna be? Is it gonna be 50% of the
They
game?
have time skip designs. It has to be quite big. I think there's going to be another world map, like the world map in Ruin, and you're going to do it all again. If I had to predict, just based on the enemy being level 60, like that won't be fully capped either. They'd probably go up to about 80 or something. I mean, it's just madness. The game is going to be so long. And this is what I was saying, well, maybe not on the stream, actually. I need to not get confused about that. But I think that you're going to be expected to play all 4 routes. Because look, all 4 of the leaders are here.
Yeah, but they do give you, or they tell you at least, that they have the option to not play.
I think that was just a weird way of wording it on the trailer. Because what's going to happen? Do you just get auto-scaled up units if you don't do their routes? Like, how's that going to work?
Or when you complete one route, are you locked out of that, and then you have to complete the other 3? Like, are you forced to do all the routes? Is what Speedwin's getting at, and I think that's what he's getting at.
Yeah, like, will you get a credit sequence at the end of 1, and then this is like a whole nother game after you do the 4, or can you just go into this with only 1? Like, surely not.
I mean, didn't they literally say? Didn't they like literally say that?
I know, but I just wonder if they just worded that weirdly in the trailer, because we've only seen that in that one line where it was like, this is an option.
Yeah, and then we see 𝗥𝗲𝗃 getting one shot by the dragon. Is that just what's gonna happen if you try to do it with just 𝗥𝗲𝗃? It's just clap.
I don't know, but if it's a 17 deployment chapter and you don't have the units,
Wow.
like what's going to go on there, you know?
I wonder if the true challenge run is going to be like try to beat it without like getting the 4 lords. Like, you know, just do the 𝗥𝗲𝗃 run without doing the 4 lords. Yes, go ahead. You try now? Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh. So yeah, I that's kind of what I want to do. I don't want to play all 4 routes on my first playthrough. I'd rather just stick to my Dietrich route and see how difficult it is in the late game, and then because I don't want to do everything on my first playthrough. If a good Fire Emblem game should be played multiple times. I mean, that's kind of what I liked about Three Houses, was that you had like 3 playthroughs at the minimum, you know?
I gotta wonder, though, if every army's gonna have a cap of how many units you can recruit, though, because of how large the roster is, like 66, like roughly now. Like, I have to imagine that they probably cap you at how many people you can actually recruit in your army total, and then that kind of forces you to play all routes. Or maybe you can get them all in one army, but some are easier to get in other routes than others. That's what I'm wondering.
The previewers have said that certain characters have different requirements based on which route you're on, so they're easier to recruit early. So say, for example, I don't know, like the gun nun or someone, you only need like 3 renown to get her on later route, but then you might need 7 renown to get her on Theodora's route. So you can get anyone. So they've confirmed that you can just get the same unit on multiple routes on one save file.
Yeah, so every time I say that this whole obelisk system just seems like a glorified save load function, people get very mad at me. But am I wrong, though?
No, it definitely is. Yeah,
it is.
I know that it unlocks
100%.
some additional things, like going back and playing the older chapters and like setting, like it's a slightly enhanced save load, if anything, because you can revert back to chapter 10 and it'll like backscale your entire army, if I understand it correctly. But with the exception of that, this is pretty much just a fancy way of saying you can go save and load your game. Like, instead of going back to the menu and creating a new playthrough, it's like, ooh, touch the obelisk and play
with
the other
one
row.
save file.
It would have been cool if you went back and touched the obelisk. Whatever happened in the world, like, this is very complicated, of course, but like, you recruit a unit into Let Us Army, that unit is no longer available in the other army. Like, you're actually playing simultaneously. That's what I thought they said when things started off.
That's what we were all hoping for, to be fair, because that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
That would have been indeed awesome. That would have been the coolest outcome you could have, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know if they thought about that in the long run, and they just decided to go with like a regular, like, well, you can get everybody on everywhere. I don't know. We don't know.
I'm confused about with that is if you can recruit the same character on 2 routes, say you have Peter on both Kai and Theodora's route. When you get to that time skip bit, the map with all of them on it, with them aged up, which one do you get? Because you might have built them completely differently. Might have reclassed one into a knight and the other one into a sniper. They've leveled up differently. You got stat boosters and stuff. Which one do you then play with in that section?
Do you get like 4 Bonapartes? You get like 4 Bonapartes. You have to pick one of them.
What if I just get 4 Bonapartes? Yeah. What if I sold the game with full Bonapartes? It's fine.
No, because like the three houses time skip. Oh, I see what you're saying. If it's the same character.
Yeah. So say you've recruited the same character. Is it going to be like a logbook from
I see
Fates, and you pick the one you want? That confuses me massively. How that's going to work?
Maybe it'll just have straight up locked bases. Like, you know how in 3 houses they come in a locked class. The lords at least come in a locked class.
Mm-hmm.
But their stats aren't. So I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe it's an average. Who knows?
An average would be awful. Imagine you go mage with one of them and Armor Knight in another one, and then you get an average of the 2.
Yeah, so Barchester says, no, they aren't doing that, Mangs. They've said you can recruit the character in multiple routes. That's exactly my point. That's why I'm calling it. That's why I'm calling it a glorified save load system. It just has some fancy elements to it, like you can rewind. That you can't do that with a regular save, so that's nice, I guess. But ultimately, they could have just told you. Okay, remind me, guys. Do we just have one save file? Has this been confirmed?
Yes, one save file. I don't know if that might there's a small cope that, it might just be the previewer's copy, but I doubt it. I think it's just one save file, because technically you have 4, because you got one for each of the routes, but they put in a system where you can now go back to a previous chapter. So at the end of each chapter, it makes some save in the background. So say you got to chapter 12 and you went, I want to do some things differently. You can pull it right back to chapter 9 and your game will be in the state it was at the end then. But, I don't know. One save file seems awkward.
A little bit, especially if you're going to do like challenge runs later on.
Or when they release maddening mode, you're then going to lose your hard mode clear with everything unlocked, and that kind of sucks.
Or New Game Plus, or like all these different things that people like to do.
It's again, this game seems so massive. Like, do you guys think it's going to be the longest playthrough of any Fire Emblem game ever?
If you play all 4 routes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mains, I hope you're ready for that marathon stream, bro. You got your work cut out for you.
I'm yawning just about thinking about it.
What have I got myself into? All right, let me read a couple donations here. Double Striker says, at this rate, the game might have the third largest cast behind Radiant Dawn's 73 and New Mysteries 77. If they have released 66 characters so far, we might actually reach 70 plus if there's... But here's actually a prediction I have. I think, judging by what I've seen, and this is just what I think, aside from those characters that are unique to the time skip, we've seen a couple of characters that seem to be like time skip exclusive. The one guy that Troy, I think his name is. We're gonna watch some trailers later on. We're gonna go through all the clips that have been uploaded. I have a feeling that they might just unlock the whole roster from the start. That you can go and literally recruit anyone at any time. That's what it seems like to me. So there's not going to be any like later joining characters.
I don't know. That's not the case because Rinka 2 isn't. The previewers have confirmed that she's nowhere to be found in their 5-chapter.
How hilarious would it be if they just scrap her Speedwing? That'd be so funny.
I'd be gutted because it was just shown in a screenshot on like the Japanese website. It'd break my heart.
They're saving her for Revelations 2, bro.
But no, there's going to be characters that show up later. I mean, look, if this whole game's going to be, it's the plot, bro, they better have a damn good plot. So I expect characters that have more relevance appearing later on, you know.
Will the game have a good plot, though? We'll see. I'm
not... Kamuro's back, baby. Time travel, evil dragons, let's go.
Girl with the...
That never goes wrong. You know, you never go wrong with the time travel evil dragon plot.
No. That can never... Yeah, that always works out. And I love the evil girl with the teddy bear. We'll get to her soon.
Oh, God.
Connor Hillhitch says, my guess is part 1 will end around level 20 to 30. The time skip will add 10 levels to everyone, and by late game, everyone will be 60 plus. This is gonna be long. Maybe?
I think 10 levels seems unlikely. I mean, if the game's going to be around building the units the way you want to build them, suddenly being like, there's 10 levels, that seems... I mean, you didn't level up in Free Houses, did you? I don't remember that being the case. You just get them as they
Davis,
are.
you just... I mean, I guess you played a mod, but is there auto-leveling in Hunting by Daybreak? There isn't, right?
Not that I saw, no. I don't think there was. I don't think I saw
just
any
a
auto
forced
level.
class change.
In fact,
the only thing was class changes, yeah.
Can't you just get soft-locked on Hunting by Daybreak?
Yeah,
if, you
don't use Ash and stuff. He just shows up as like an archer. Instantly gets one shot.
I think there's like a weird hidden level edition thing though. Some characters do get some random level ups in the time skip, like random. It's not even level ups, it's like stat boost, but I think it's because it's the class transformation plus some weird hidden levels. Like I'm not sure how it works.
Do you mean just the main lords or everyone?
It depends. Some people, like I'm looking right now, some people like Casper or Leone get some weird. They get up like to 3 levels. Because they're hard workers apparently or something like that.
Oh wow.
I don't know about Caspar, he's dog shit, but like everybody else, it doesn't really make sense to me. Some of them the house leaders are forced into the unique classes and get auto levels, so there's like some weird things that can happen after the time skip. So they probably have some system like that. Probably that nobody can actually tell you or answer correctly.
Wow, misinformation about 3 houses? No, doesn't happen. Tom Skiller donated $10. The real question is, will Setheth bring Flayn a souvenir from his trip to Dagda? Okay, so I've heard a lot of talk about apparently it might not be a sequel after all. Some people are saying prequel now. Why?
Definitely a prequel. Like, the only way it's not a prequel is if it's the timeline where Edelgard won, which is hilarious if they did do that.
I do recall that there is a screenshot that they actually do show the map of Fodlan, and it is all the Adrestian Empire. When was it all the Adrestian Empire?
In the middle.
Really?
Like a monastery in the middle.
Oh my
god.
So
the monastery is still there, but it's the Empire. So it's basically confirmed a prequel. Or it's Edelgard and she left the monastery up for whatever reason.
So here's the tricky part about that. Like, right? It totally does make sense if it's a prequel because like you get Big Sothis, you get like this other country that nobody cares about, all this stuff. The only thing that's weird is that Dietrich says this was given to me by my ancestors. So like, did they know about the hero relics before? Like, was this the very first hero relic? Perhaps. Like, nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Yeah, one theory I could definitely see them doing. Like, it's after they won against Nemesis, and 𝗏𝗏 is going to the land of the gods to get a wish. What wish is that? Wake up Flame.
He's there to wake up Flame, almost certainly. That I'd be shocked if that wasn't.
Sorry, guys. My webcam.
Well, you guys, it's a little selfish. I would be like, yo, revive my dead siblings. Like, how about that? Like, I don't know, revive all the people that died. How about we go with that one? Like,
it's that, or he's trying to undermine some kind of secret stuff that the Divine Sovereign's doing. He's trying to undermine it. It's like, what are you actually doing? Like, kind of deal. And we could probably get more into that because there are some things about the Divine Sovereign I want to talk about.
If they knew that the other country had all these dragons, wouldn't they have any, like, a phone call or like, yo, bros, can you guys send like Mars over or something? That guy looks cracked and he'll just body this dude. But no, I don't know.
Yeah, but are they friends? Would they help each other out?
Probably not.
They all look like children of the goddess, right? And clearly 𝗏𝗏 is like above all of them. So
I think 𝗏𝗏. I think the twist is going to be you fight 𝗏𝗏 in some form. I really do.
Yeah.
I think with all these new gods and you have your own personal gods, and Fortuna with the whole time travel stuff is too close to 𝗏𝗏. I feel like this is going to be you fight 𝗏𝗏. Maybe 𝗏𝗏 kills all the other gods at the end, and then you fight her and put her back to sleep, turn her into her child form or something. I don't know.
Could be.
All right, sorry guys, I was fixing my webcam. I didn't hear anything what you just said. But it should be back now. I'm going yes, there we go.
Hey,
I'll go back.
This is just I don't know.
You were slithering in the dark.
I was slithering in the dark. I was. All right, what were we talking about? Sorry, prequel, sequel. What was that? I didn't hear any of what you just said.
Yeah, just yapping about how we think it's probably a prequel and why 𝗏𝗏 would be there.
Why would he be there?
To wake up Flame. To get the wish to wake up Flame.
Oh, right. I guess that's like his... Okay, so it is... So you guys think it's like practically confirmed that it's a prequel then?
I think
Pretty
so.
much. Like, if
think
it's
so,
𝗏𝗏, the timeline 𝗏𝗏 1, I will never stop grinning for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
It's pretty much confirmed a prequel.
Yeah, the only time the Adrestian Empire was the entire continent was after they beat Nemesis. So I have to imagine that like it's either a prequel or 𝗏𝗏 1. That's like the only options that we got.
I think it's
She destroys
hilarious.
the monastery though, doesn't she? So, you know.
She would probably not let the monastery stand. She'd
Like
probably
as funny as the idea of that is.
Wingman asked if we're done with spoilers. There's going to be spoilers throughout. I can't guarantee we won't accidentally spoil things, but we're done watching the Japanese trailer if that's what you're asking. So you can watch at your own risk. That's all I'm going to say. Like there is a good chance. I mean, we're going to be watching videos later, so there's going to be stuff in there probably. But yeah, I think it's kind of hilarious if 𝗏𝗏 won. That would cause people to get so mad.
It won't be. I just like saying that because it's funny.
It is funny, admittedly.
It would make people so mad. Oh, I'd love it.
Tom Sculler says 𝗏𝗏 might be following 𝗥𝗏 because 𝗥𝗏 isn't interested in making a wish. It would be willing to make his wish 𝗏𝗏's wish. Maybe, yeah. 𝗥𝗏 kind of strikes me as a guy.
I think every character gets a wish.
Yeah.
Even like recruitables.
Also, I don't know if you guys noticed something in the 𝗥𝗏 part of the Japanese trailer.
What?
When you have the cross-eyed Hubert over there saying that basically, yo, you're more than like you're not a monster or something like that, and then 𝗥𝗏 starts to get involved in like this dark energy, kind of like the demonic beast transformation.
Yeah.
So I think we might be seeing some stuff of like maybe there's an upgrade to the Blaze Arts later on that you can actually just become a demonic beast form or something. Who knows? Or maybe the answer is like trying to corrupt him or something.
Kind of
They all
like
get
It's like
corrupted.
Maurice. Yeah, it's kind of like Maurice again.
All four of them get corrupted in that. Well, maybe not in that trailer, but we've seen footage of all four of them now. We see 𝗥𝗏's cape, the cape that lets him jump around, start to kind of envelop him. We see Leda with her little banjo thing. I forget what it's actually called. Someone in chat will remind me, I'm sure. That's a cursed object, apparently, that she gets from a vault. 𝗏𝗏 has her cursed arm that she gets from her god. And Kai, obviously, has his thing in his hand. And we see them all kind of their eyes going red and darkness around them. So I'm pretty sure all of them are going to be corrupted. I reckon the plot's going to be they got corrupted by each of these things. And 𝗏𝗏 comes back to try and, you can control your powers, guys. You don't need to fall to darkness because you got me, the angel bird. You got a perfect bird time, so now you're saved.
Can we talk about bird time? What the actual? Why? Why are you a bird?
Now it's bird time. Okay, you will indulge in the poultry. Okay, and you will enjoy it.
I swear to God,
go for bird.
I did not think they would be able to make a stupider mechanic than tea time, but they have absolutely outdone themselves here. Like, chirp, nod head.
Ruffles feathers.
Ruffles feathers.
Perch.
Clench perch.
Like, the tea time was already confusing enough where you would give an answer that sounds right and it goes, nope, actually, wrong. But now it's just a pure guess. It's just a complete guess.
And this is just what I don't get. Like, okay, I hated tea time as a concept, but I understand why. If someone has, like, let's say Hilda's like their waifu or whatever, I can see why they would enjoy having tea time with Hilda. It's like up close and personal and like flirt and drink tea. For those kinds of people, I get why tea time's a thing. Kind of same thing with skinship in Fates, that was removed, or it's kind of still there, but like you love Camilla, you want to like rub the pen in her face and she goes ooh, like it's not for me, but I get that there is an audience for that and they're gonna love doing that. But a bird, you're a bird and you're sitting there chirping. How is this gonna appeal at all to people who like to like talk to their wives? You're a bird. I don't get it. It's such a weird decision.
People love their dating sims, man.
It could be a challenge run, like like how it was so difficult to get the tea time with Rhea to marry her. Like it was harder than the main game to do that. Like,
it was really hard
to get that. So like maybe it's the same thing. Like you gotta bird convince someone to love you, and it's like very difficult to do it as a bird. Because if you can do it as a bird, you can do it as anybody. Like
Would you
That's
still love me if I was a bird?
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I just hope it doesn't have stats attached to it. We've seen it says increases support with 𝗥𝗲 a lot.
Yeah.
So if it's just support, that's fine. Because the problem with tea time in Three Houses is it gave you charm.
Yeah, which was so
by
important.
Not doing it, you're actually gimping yourself. So if this is just a silly mini game to maybe get your A rank with 𝗥𝗲 faster, whatever, fine.
Yeah. So I think it's pretty much confirmed that 𝗥𝗲 not playable post time skip. He's just sitting there as a bird and doing nothing, I guess.
Well, at the start, but we've seen him on maps. So the screenshot we saw earlier from the trailer, he's on the map.
He's shown to be a guest character in some arena fights. He's shown to be a guest character.
Oh, so he does show up every now and then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. That's weird. I'm so confused.
He just turns into a bird for bird time. Can't talk to me man to man. I have to be a bird.
Axum, you might know this. Isn't there like a bird sitting in like entry houses? Isn't there like a bird at the monastery that kind of mysteriously looks like 𝗥𝗲?
There is. It flies around. It's actually an owl. People used to think it was 𝗏 from a Fire Emblem Heroes.
Oh, okay.
It's an owl, and it would drop an item called an owl feather that you could give to anybody, and it was like universally liked. Like anybody you would give the owl feather to, they'd be like, "Oh my god, he gave me an owl feather," and it would be like, and they would love 𝗏𝗏 even more. So it's the same logic, I guess. But the bird, I don't know if is the bird an owl. Does anybody know?
No, it's like a white raven.
It's a white. Okay. So I guess they really didn't want to confuse it with 𝗏𝗏 at all. Because
I hope there's a Shadows character that we can get items from.
Oh yeah. That would be
a giant bird.
A Shadows character. Maybe one of the chickens or whatever. Like who knows? I mean, we've had a dragon chicken before. We had 𝗏. That was definitely nobody can convince me 𝗏 was not a chicken, bro. Because she looks exactly like a chicken.
Yeah, man. All I'm waiting for is 𝗥𝗲 to be out of the shadows, and when he transforms, it's saying it's bird time, and he turns into his bird monster.
Okay,
I'm waiting for it.
Here's a fun one. Do you guys think there's going to be any major retcons where it's like 𝗥𝗲 was actually here all along in Tree Houses, or 𝗥𝗲 is 𝗏𝗏, or like any giant retcons? You guys see that coming?
DLC maybe. I think the inevitable DLC will be 𝗥𝗲 travels through time to the events of Three Houses and teams up with the Lords. Like that save it for that. I think in the actual game itself, probably not if it's set ahead of Three Houses. It'd be kind of difficult for them to do that. I don't know. I'm sure there'll be some deep lore people that are like, actually, the dragons came 2 years earlier than that, But other than that, probably not.
I think one of my predictions was 𝗥𝗲𝘃𝗶𝘀𝗃 and Claude and Dagda. I think that was like one of my big predictions. In fact, we're gonna go back to those predictions and have a look because we made some predictions.
I think you're looking at DLC stuff 100%. You're gonna like, how would you sell it more? Like if you told me, by the way, you played this game, it was great, everything. But imagine if we were in the Newfoundland with the 3 lords. I'd be like, yo, I'm watching that movie. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm doing that. I'm going for it. Even if it's dog shit, I'm still watching it. Like, I'm still doing it.
Speaking of DLC, how do we feel about no maddening on launch? Speedering, I know this is like your favorite feature, right?
I'm beyond upset, especially with it being such a long game. Why? Like, why? I mean, Three Houses, it's so bad. They just like pushed it out months later. It was like an afterthought of, oh, we scaled things up a bit and put some same turn reinforcements. Haha, that would show them. Like I've got such a copium in my heart that once you beat the game, it will unlock and it'll be like, here it is.
Yeah,
the handcrafted, well-designed maddening mode. We just wanted you to play through the game first, but the reality is that's probably not the case, sadly.
Yeah.
You know, you know what bothers me even more? I know what this is going to do to the Faye algorithm, YouTube algorithm, right? What's going to happen is there's going to be a specific channel that's going to put out 7 tier lists, and they're all going to be dog shit because it's not going to take into consideration the maddening mode that eventually is going to launch. And then there's going to be 15 more tier lists about how this character is super good if you put all this investment into one dude after 55 turns on one map where you can grind the shit out of it in the bushes with a broken weapon. And I'm going to sit there and be like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And somehow it's gonna flood the YouTube algorithm. So we're gonna get so many of these about how no, this is perfectly balanced, and it's not, obviously. And then maddening mode's gonna come out later, and it's gonna be even worse because we're gonna get it again. And I mean, it's good slop content, but it's slop content, right? And like that's I hate slop content.
70 characters, those tier lists are gonna be 5+ hours long at least.
Yeah,
we should make a tier list.
Oh God!
We should make a tier list before
we should be the first
game.
ones to do it too, and just and if it's wrong, we'll do 7 more. You know, really copy into that method.
Oh yeah,
just ask ChatGPT, give me a script for a tier list video. You don't even have to just drone on in front of the PNG anymore.
I've never heard of anybody doing that in the Faye community before.
Oh no, never, ever.
No one would ever use ChatGPT to write their scripts
with like a bunch of errors about character logs, and I've never seen that too. Never seen that.
I'm glad we don't have to deal with that in this community. That's very true, Axum. All right, well, I think we should watch some videos and talk about the new news that have dropped. A lot of these are new to me, so most of these are just like 40 seconds long, shows a bit of crit. So I guess we'll just talk a little bit about, you know, what we think about the character, and you know, and maybe there's little details here and there that we can watch. Don't worry, chat. I'm gonna let you guys ask a bunch of questions later on. I promise. So we are gonna start off here. I'm just gonna start with the latest video, and then we're gonna work our way down until we see old stuff. I think that's much easier than me trying to find like the latest video that I haven't watched yet. So first video we're gonna watch here is a guy named 𝗏𝗏𝘃𝗶𝘀𝗏. I don't know who that is, but this is the guy.
Let's give it a shot.
𝗏𝗏𝘃𝗏𝘃.
Sorry, friend.
He's got the finger guns.
He does, yeah. Oh, okay. They show both the. Okay, this is the Japanese version. Got it.
Cool note. This is a unique animation. So nearly all the animations we've seen so far are just directly ported from Engage. This one was not in Engage as far as I can remember.
Oh yeah,
so
right.
There are custom animations for this game as well, yeah.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
I like this character.
He's got a smug...
Yeah, he's fun. He's like a merchant. I do wonder if he's going to step on Anna's toes a bit, though, because Anna's in the game, and Anna's playable, and she's a merchant. But then this guy's an even more ridiculous merchant, covered in gold and jewels. And
Either that, or they're going to have a support. Speaking of supports, by the way, with this many characters, it seems like the list of supports are much lower this time around. I think each character only has like 5 or 6.
And they don't have CBA. For example, 𝗥𝗏𝘃𝗶𝘀𝗏 only have an A support and nothing else.
Really?
And some characters only have like a B support.
In before it's a
Just
Radiant
odd.
Dawn support.
Uh,
What do you think? What do you think? It's like one of those like, oh, it's great to be by your side. Yeah, cool. And then, like, it's just-
That would piss. Well, we know that's
I
not the
love
case, though.
training.
I don't think
The
so.
end.
We've seen literal
I
support
mean, I don't
conversations.
think they'll do it, but I for one, I think it would be a great slap in the face. I would fucking love it, but I don't think they're gonna do it. But it is funny because it would be funny if it was something like that. Have we seen a support chain yet?
Yeah, we've
yeah,
seen a few.
We've seen.
Oh,
They're not like
𝗏𝗏
chains,
has a
but
couple.
we've seen individual.
yeah. Letta with 𝗏𝗏, they have like where he talks about like his Letta's father challenging him to a fight or something, right? That's a support. That seems
Yeah.
like a support conversation to me.
There's pretty much a support conversation for every single character. If we keep going through these videos, there'll be one for this bloke.
Oh,
next.
okay, cool.
Yeah, there's like a cutscene with this guy too, I think.
Yeah, Kamdan Daman
Yeah,
says
sometimes they.
yes. What if maddening just never comes like echoes?
I will move over and become a Final Fantasy Tactics channel.
Argos donated $12. Any news regarding the performance? Would be lovely to have 1440p mod available for an extra crispy image. No. No? We don't even know if we're getting an emulator.
And we would never condone that guy. We
No,
we would
no
never,
Yeah,
never
Nintendo,
promote it.
I
No,
would
no,
never.
no.
Nope, absolutely not. And then just please leave.
Never.
Buy the game.
I'm just playing the game with my Xbox controller. You know,
Yeah,
my
exactly,
Nintendo,
yeah,
the collaboration they
Nintendo
did. Don't worry
Xbox
about it, guys.
controller, I use it
It's
as well.
fine.
All right, let's move over to the next clip, guys. Let's take a look at Mr. Bertrand. Oh, this is a cutscene, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's this guy. The one I thought was Kai's dad.
Emerging today from the Eastern Gate, a man I'm sure you all recognize.
This guy has aura.
Legend.
Oh, he's a great design. I love his design.
Bertrand. You're
Who's this chick?
We don't know yet.
It's Elisa.
we just seen
Diamant,
them.
bro.
Watching the games in a few cutscenes.
Okay, all right. So this guy, clearly a lot of aura on this guy. I think we've seen some clips of him like talking to Kai and whatnot. Looks like he's going to be recruitable.
He is
Probably.
recruitable, yeah.
This like kind of randomly came into my head, but I just want to kind of talk about it. So apparently, if I understand correctly, Axis will always deal 5 points of damage, even if you have like camp defense.
Is that true? I don't think.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
so the weapons each have a unique bonus. So swords do 5 more damage on the second hit. Lances do effective damage to horses. Gauntlets give you extra void, and axes do a minimum of 5 damage.
That's
I think.
actually really cool.
That's what I think
I like
a previewer said. Yeah, I mean, I would like weapon triangle, like give me weapon triangle, but you know, without weapon triangle, that's fine.
But
It's a
still
decent compromise.
It's probably
Yeah.
a prevention mechanic to stop you from being able to like just cap defense and then be like, "Yo, I'm just gonna wall off."
I
with
hope
protection.
so. I hope so. Yeah.
So-
Dom on shambles. He can't build an armor knight anymore.
Unfortunately, we have seen footage of enemy phase starting and enemies running at a character they can't do damage to.
Oh
which
yeah, that might be
sucks.
maybe a maddening mode like Engage. They'll be smarter if that's a thing.
What
There
maddening
isn't a maddening
What
mode.
maddening mode?
Ah,
What maddening mode are you speaking
I'm
of?
gonna be playing this for hundreds of hours.
The one that's in the
Doing this
opium
to
of
me,
our hearts?
Nintendo.
Is that the maddening mode you're speaking of?
Man,
The
this
real
talk is
maddening
real
mode is
maddening.
me
Oh shoot! I
watching.
said
I mean, hey, you know what? You know what? Even if it doesn't have maddening mode, here's the thing. Like somebody talked about Echoes. Like side note, real quick, Echoes actually has some hidden achievements if you complete the game under certain conditions. Like like nobody dying or like the Blitzkrieg run or things like that. So I think it's actually a self-imposed challenge that could also be interesting. But I would prefer a maddening mode. But I think it's like it's not all horrible. Like right, if there's like a cool achievement, then like sure. But you know.
Maybe the real
Yeah.
maddening mode was just us getting mad over no maddening mode.
yeah.
It is. My blood pressure spiked when I first came to the conclusion that it was fully confirmed. I had all kinds of copes. Oh, they're just not showing it on the website.
It's like that meme of like the hypertension, headache, migraine, speed when maddening mentioned.
Cortisol mode. Oh. All right, up next we got 𝗏𝗏, apparently. So let's have a look at this. I haven't seen a lot of these, so this is kind of news for me. This is kind of cool.
My goodness.
Oh, this chick, 𝗙𝗪𝗃𝗏𝗃 right here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, how many options?
I know.
My
Why
choice
even
really
give
matter
you the
here.
choice
My
to click
choice
that?
really
Why?
matter.
I don't know, guys. Which one should you choose? I'm not sure.
Oh man.
Oh, she's a goddess. Okay.
Yeah, she's one of the goddesses.
That you're well, and I apologize for neglecting my
I think we've
duties
seen
to
like
you for
7
such a long
or so
time.
gods now. Maybe more.
I know I owe you a
Probably
great
now,
debt.
yeah, it's like 7.
Maybe 6, maybe 7.
She looks like a pot plant.
Sent so very many people to look for you.
Like her design.
Yeah, oh, I bet. What's the bet? I'm the goddess of nature.
I think that's her gimmick.
No, she's the goddess of art.
I'm Mother Earth.
She's the goddess of arts or dancing or something. Like it's something like that. That's why
Oh,
Nita's
is
talking
she?
to her.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that's why.
You made your way back to me.
Okay. Yeah, people are freaking out over this design. Big, tall Awuga woman right here. People really
She's great.
Fun fact, that is the Baldur's Gate 3 narrator in the English voice, by the way.
Is it?
It is.
Oh, right.
Yeah, same voice actress.
That's cool. Have we seen any of the big the Joe Sita, the Erica Lindbeck, the Patrick Seats, the Chris Hackney? Have we seen any of those? I haven't.
As far as I know, no.
Just a bunch of
I don't
randoms,
think
bro.
so.
I like it though.
Randoms now.
I
They're
like
not
it.
randoms. Like a lot of them have been in a lot of very big stuff, but they're
Yeah, but
just
none
not.
of them in fire. You would
Fire
think that they
Emblem.
would have done like. I legit thought that the Divine Sovereign dude was Matt Mercer or somebody like that.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not appeared yet.
Yeah, so it was kind of weird that it wasn't him. I was like, I could have bet money on it.
I know.
That's not Matt Mercer? Wait, is it not?
It's not.
Oh,
It's
no,
some
is
other
it?
dude.
What?
Nope.
I thought it was. Oh shoot.
I know I said this before. It might be a bit of an unpopular opinion. I know there's a lot of Matt Mercer and Chris Hackney fans and stuff out there. I have such fatigue hearing the same 5 voices in everything I watch. It's maybe because me and my wife have been watching some new anime shows lately, and every time we watch the English dub, it's just the same guys all the time. I think it's nice we get some new voices because I cannot unhear some of these old. I'm just hearing, oh, that's Edelgard, oh, that's Flame, oh, that's Marianne. You know, it's nice to get some new voice actors onto the scene. It makes the characters feel fresh to me, and I'm happy that they're picking some new people. So, but yeah, what's up with those leaves on our shoulders?
They should have hired Silvio's voice actor. Just saying.
I mean a bunch of characters could use a bunch of feathers. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but how many gods are there now? I thought there were only 4. Why are there more?
7.
No, there's about 7. 7 that you can get blessings from. Plus, there's the one that gives Theodora her powers. Plus, there's Sophis. So there's a lot of gods. This whole game is going to have a lot of religion and
Interesting
religious
thing,
elements.
though.
I mean, we're an angel. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Interesting
like the
thing.
birth of the Antichrist with the dragon lady.
But we kind of already knew something. But it's interesting to see. They say that Aurora is the Divine Sovereign's daughter. Like, right? I think
Oh.
they say that outright. That Aurora
Yeah,
is
they
the
do.
Divine Sovereign's daughter.
They do.
And we know that the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏s can have different bloodlines, even if they come from the same parents. Like, right? Seteth is Flame's father, but Seteth has a crest and Flame has a different crest. And same thing with Aurora and probably the Divine Dragon dude. They probably have 2 different crests.
I'm
They're
a
doing
tree.
crests differently here.
I'm
Yeah,
a
but the crests
tree.
are like
Differently.
I'm a
they're
treehouse's
fine.
noob. I'm a treehouse's noob. Is Setheth? Is he considered a god?
How can you say
No,
it's your
not
favorite
in
game?
Fulham. They're called 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏s. They're not considered gods. They're just regular dudes. But his crest is a crest of it's the Earth Dragon crest or something like that.
Yeah. Sorry, Davis, I interrupted you. What do you say?
And I was saying, how could you say you're a newbie? It's your 3rd favorite game. What do you mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm always saying.
I'm
You
never.
should be teaching us, man.
You have to remake that list at some point when you finish your gauntlet. You have to.
I have to. But yeah, what do you guys think about the fact that the gods are just kind of regular people, just walking around? It seems a little weird to me. How powerful do you guys think they are? They seem very mortal to me, but I don't know.
Fortuna can travel through time. They're pretty
Yeah.
powerful, I think.
Powerful.
I think about the same level of power as the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏s are. Like whatever, like the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏s strength level was, it's about the same because they're all 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏s. Like clearly, they're all the same race.
Yeah, but Fortuna travels through time and space. Like if you were ranking superhero powers, that's like the big guns. That's the
I would say, I'd say reality warping is pretty much high up there, right? Like it's pretty much. Well, like 𝗏𝗏s can do that too, and she's pretty much the highest of the high. But she's like the mother god, right?
She's
of all
the
of them.
progenitor,
That's what they say.
Right. It's just I don't know. Like it's a
I think
weird.
they're strong.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think we'll fight them at some
immortal.
point?
Like probably immortal by time, like because like Zenith and they don't age, they don't die from age. I think.
Mm.
Well, they probably get dragon sickness, kind of like how we've seen every other dragon like get to a point where they're alive that long that they deteriorate. I kind of like that concept though. It's like it's a spin on immortality. They've been alive so long that eventually they just deteriorate. Like it's kind of a cool
that's
concept.
core Fire Emblem, that isn't it? The dragon madness goes right back to the very first game.
Hey,
I like the fact they're consistent though. Like it's always been there.
No, it's
always,
good. I like it.
Great.
I
love
think it's
it.
good. Yeah, I'd like more of core Fire Emblem, please.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, we've seen this before, like Duma and Mila. Like, Mila's just hanging around in a temple. Rudolph just comes in and kidnaps her. So I guess the gods aren't always super powerful, I guess. They're just kind of like, they're like immortal beings, but they can be killed.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that they all die during the underworld panic, and then that's the second part of the game is, they're all gone from the world, and that's why the world goes to crap, basically. Could be.
For sure. All right, let's move on over to the next one. Mars, apparently. Okay, this is another, but Mars.
Mars.
Let's have a look here. Oh, it's Soleil.
We actually get to see Duma.
I low-key love this guy. I think his design is so sick.
I like him too.
It is true that he may be an evildoer who crossed the seas to bring calamity to this land. If we sparred,
wait a minute, isn't this dude like one of the new crests from like the 4 guys?
He's one of the new gods that give blessings, yeah.
At any rate, it is the one we have arrived at.
All right. So literally we have Mars, like he's going to be the god of war, basically. Why didn't they just call him Marth?
Go on the nose.
Maybe.
Because I think Mars is the god of war in Greek. No, that's Ares. Never mind.
Yeah,
No.
it's either Greek or Roman, because they have the same gods but give them different names.
Different names, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So Soleil is also a god, right? He's on. Wait, no.
Yeah. Big god. He's like. I think he's the equivalent of what Saros is to this continent. Like if Saros was like the leader of the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏s over there, it feels like this dude is the leader of the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏s here. So I guess it truly is Duma and Mila.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, an interesting parallel.
Yeah, this guy strikes me. I don't know. Like I get just from the little dialogue I'm reading here, I get the feeling that this guy's like one personality trait. She's gonna be like, I like fighting. Ooh, war. Let's fight. How strong are
that's
you?
fine for a god. If a god, this is how the god is manifested. You've got to worship him through combat and war, Would you rather he's like, oh, I like drinking tea and I'm a deep, no, he's a god of war. He should be interested in war,
Yeah, okay, fair. I'm just wondering if the gods are going to be very one-sided in their personality, just like war,
He's probably invested in
the
a
god
lot
of training.
like, combat in my favor, like kind of deal.
His crest is the crest of Daphne, which is the crest that Ingrid has. Yes, I was wondering. I was like, I remember seeing his crest and being like, "Yo, this is kind of strange. Like, where is this? What does that crest even mean?" I'm gonna pull up the crest list real quick.
Dude, I cannot. There's so many crests and treehouses. I cannot remember them all at all.
It's like the signs from the. They have like the signs next to it. But I don't remember what the sign. It's like the sign of Earth Dragon or something like that. I'll find it. You guys keep on going. I'll find it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move over to the next one, which is. Ooh, I like this guy, Centurio. That is a kick-ass name.
Centurio, yeah. Is this the Armor Knight?
Yep.
This is the knee pad man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's so bulky.
Your training is woeful.
I like the golden armor.
No damage.
Yeah, this is a character attacking someone that they do 0 damage to, which not a massive fan of seeing that.
That's gonna be a thing, Speedwing.
Juggernaut emblem back on the menu, baby.
Oh yeah. So there's a couple cool things you see here. Strike last defense +5. So that seems to be like an Armor Knight skill. They get 5 defense when they're being attacked, which I like. I like that a lot.
Yeah, classes have a unique gimmicks and like class skills in combat. Is
Look at his hit rate. 47.
He's an axe armor. Come on now.
He is? Oh, right.
He's also in a forest, isn't he? No, the enemy's in a forest, right?
Yeah, the enemy's in a forest.
Engaged. That was engaged animation 100% right there.
Oh, yeah, the axe armor.
They're using the engine.
What's her face? The Brazilian Miku with the spear uses the Armor Knight animations from Engage, and it's so obvious. Because she has a really wide stance despite being this skinny little girl, and she kind of walks like she should have loads of armor. I don't know why they reused it for her. It's so, to me anyway, to engage hyperfixator.
Speedwing as the biggest engage enjoyer in this call. How mad are you gonna be if everyone's gonna be like, "Whoa, this game's got so good animations," and like give?
Oh, they've already been doing it, but it doesn't make me mad. I'm just like, yeah, the animations from Engage were amazing. So all the people are like, "Engage looks terrible." You know, the animations are fantastic, and they should reuse them because they're really, really good.
Yeah, it's true though. I mean, I'm glad they're reusing the Engage animations. They are really good. I will say though, this looks like Fire Emblem has a tenuous relationship with Armor Knights. I will say, I don't know. This is not the
knee pads,
worst.
man. Without the knees, it would look amazing.
Yeah, I don't mind.
It would look really cool.
Yeah, the knee pads ruin it, in my opinion. It's like the Awakening toilet helmet. It's like if they removed that, it would be a lot better.
He could kneel down and sled on them.
So I want to see his legs. It's like, are they actually covering? Are his legs exposed? Is what I'm curious about. Not really. Okay, yeah, then it's kind of silly.
Shields on his knees.
How does he walk?
Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah, because the design, other than that, is fine. I think.
I love this guy. I think Centurio looks badass, and I don't know about you guys, but
yeah,
I am seeing. This is actually I really like this. I'm seeing a return to. I know they did an Engage Speedwing. Don't arrest me on this, but we are seeing the return of a lot of designated tanky characters, which I really, really like. Biggest issue out of
that in Free Houses, didn't they?
Dedue, kind of.
Dedue was the only one to me that felt like a true tank. In the
I
game.
don't know. Alois, you used him, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Annette's dad, you definitely used him.
No,
right?
but like early game, like they do show up eventually, but I don't know. It seems to me like
Raphael, he's kind of
he's slow though. But yeah, I like it when a character joins ready to tank. I think that makes. I think one of Treehouse's biggest problems on maddening mode is that you don't have many good tanks if you're not playing Blue Lions, and it just makes you just have to like shoot with a bow at everyone because you can't like go into melee. It's annoying.
It's just a shame we don't have a Jagan, it seems like, so far. We have not seen any kind of, like, Jagan character. And I would have liked it if it was, like, in every route, you had this Pitmaster Jagan that was, like, a master, and I was like, alright, you youngins, here's the arena, here's what you do, I'm gonna set up kills for all of you. Like, I would have liked that. Like, a Pitmaster Jagan would have been so cool. But I don't know, I don't think we're getting one.
Modern Fire Emblem cannot do Jagans properly, it seems. They almost got it right with Vendor, but then they messed him up with those internal levels. It's real. I don't know why they've had such difficulties with the Jagan archetype as of late. They just don't want to do it properly.
I mean, when was the last good one? Gunther.
Gunther was great in Conquest. I liked him in Conquest.
Gunther is really good in Conquest, even after.
Oh, in Rev, he's like.
In Rev. Yeah.
They tried to gimp him so hard in Rev, but they made him even stronger. He's amazing. Wyvern Rider Gunther in Rev is one of the best Jagans in the whole series.
Good old rallies. We love it.
Yeah.
We all know how balanced Titania is. Come on.
I miss
you say, I don't know. You've never done it, man, so you have no place of reference, my friend.
We're just going to choose to ignore your arguments and complain.
He's going to have to play Peak again.
Exactly.
I don't know. I miss FS6 Marcus. That's all I'm going to say.
You want to know? Let's ask chat. Chat, do you want to see Manx play Revelations once again on his channel?
Axum,
I want to know.
Axum, you know what they're gonna say. Like this is the equivalent to a wrestler going like, "Do you want to see a match tonight? Woo!" You know, like it's like. It's cheap.
And stepping in the arena.
Whoa, you want to see me wrestle tonight? You want to see me put a chair through Davis's head? Woo! You know, like, yeah,
Rise up, Rev gang. Everybody spam Rev in chat right now. Rev.
Thank you for boosting engagement, 𝗵𝗲. I appreciate it. All right, let's move over to...
Streamers.
Next up is Aurora. Okay, I think that's another god.
Ooh, we got some theories about this girl. I think will be interesting to talk about.
Look at your chat.
It's beautiful. I love to see it.
I am only here to convey my
The Rev Bros are
greetings
here.
to Aurora. Pray stand aside.
I can't do that.
Oh, look, we got Gatekeeper.
Please leave.
Ask
We
why
have
not?
choices.
Oh my god, will this actually result in her forcing her way past, or will it just result in nothing?
Both of them. Ask why not. He'll go like, "Bah, bah, bah," and then she'll just force her way through. It would be my prediction.
Easily.
Why am I barred from
It's the
entry?
Emerin thing.
I
Yeah.
am a guest of the state, here at the Divine Sovereign's invitation. I have told
I do like how
you my
fiery
visit is
Theodora
different
is, though.
in
Basically, every
nature.
time we see her
Is
speak
it
or do
even
anything,
for you to
she
turn
doesn't
such
act
a
like a
request
queen
away?
for certain. She just kind
On
of
what
goes in,
authority?
does her own thing. It's awesome.
My orders from the
She'll
Divine
tears in that
Sovereign
portrait.
are that Aurora
Yeah.
is to see no one.
Okay.
Oh no, it's not over yet, Knights. It's not over yet.
It's so dark. What was that? Someone's
And
attacking.
once this is done, I do have something I want to bring up to you all.
And who is entering my chambers from such an unusual place?
Okay.
So we didn't see her face, but Aurora's portrait, when you look at her, her eyes do share the same color eyes with Kai.
Yeah.
People are theorizing that she's potentially his mom. And
Oh, I mean, it's pretty much, yeah.
it's pretty
for
obvious.
sure.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
like,
obvious.
I mean, we've seen cutscenes of him holding statues of her. Kai's dad saying, "Oh, you want to meet your mother?" Centurio says something about, "Oh, you look like your mother," or something like that. Kai's whole plot is going to be the fact that. But here's my prediction: is Aurora is his mother, and then his dad was locked up for consorting with her because 𝗏𝗏 didn't approve of it or whatever, and then it'll go on from there.
So Kai is basically a half god.
He's a demigod. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
So Kai's dad's crime was simping too
Banging
hard
a god.
for the dragon mommy. Is that what we got here?
There is description in her profile that she's not allowed to leave the temple. So Castor might have gotten close with her at a time, and Centurio is probably sent to
Forbidden
find
love
him.
right here.
Basically, that's kind of the implication.
Imagine what he would have done if he had seen Saros, because that's some tea time material right there.
You got
One might say
perfect-
some bird time.
Oh yeah, I gotta get a perfect bird time with Aurora right here. Yeah, no, I agree with you though, Speedwing. I actually Theodora, both her voice actor and like her dialogues are nice.
It's amazing. She's by far my favorite.
I think this is kind of how Edelgard should have been, in my opinion.
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah,
because she's clearly inspired by Edelgard. It's so obvious that she's the spiritual successor to Edelgard. But from what I've seen, she has so much more presence and so much like authority in her lines compared to Edelgard. I don't know about you guys. Like, I don't want to start an Edelgard discussion, but my viewpoints on Edelgard, I just kind of find her boring. I don't know. Like I don't think she's particularly interesting in the scene she's in. I don't know if it's don't want to slander the voice actor, but her lines don't have gravitas to them at all. It's like, hi, I am Edelgard. I'm gonna take over.
I can't wait for the peak line of "Will you continue to reconquer?"
Yeah,
can't wait for Theodora to drop one of those. That's gonna be when we know.
No.
Success.
At the very least, with Theodora compared to Edelgard, we'll have a prologue with her to get attached to her at the start. Compared to Edelgard, she's already doing a lot better than Edelgard in that regard because we get attached to her personal story. We just meet Edelgard it's just like, hi, I'm Edelgard. It's like, hi, like that. That's kind of like the comparison.
Yeah. No, I'm excited actually. From what little I've seen of Theodora, I like her a lot. So it's gonna be cool to see. So, but yeah, let's move on. Next up, we got Liliana. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, evil woman.
Yeah.
Oh, like Cynthia. Wow.
Oh,
Good
my
to see
goodness.
it.
I
love
have
her design, and I hate the bear.
Oh my
Get
god!
rid of the
I
bear.
have
She would be a 10 out of 10 design.
I have things
bear
to say
creeps me
about the
out.
fucking bear.
Gabriel, it's fine. Let these children pass.
That's a great voice, by the way. I know you guys can't hear it, but chat can.
Rules are rules, after
I've seen the
all.
clip.
Perhaps
Yeah,
you
I've
didn't
heard
hear
it.
me. I said this will be perfectly fine.
Really?
Thank you. But
Guy's like, this is a person I can trust.
Yeah.
Sweet, you sweet
Oh,
child.
she'll help me. I'll take a deal with her. Yeah.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
I guess we want to
I
hear
like
her
bears
Japanese
because
voice.
I'm also 8.
By the way, who's that massive guy standing behind them? Look at the guy.
We've seen him in a few other
yeah.
things as well. We've seen him post time skip with Honghua or whatever her name is. You know, the girl with the orange flower in her hair. Asian Edelgard. We've seen him with her.
Maybe he's her bodyguard, like the big guy in the back. I get the feeling he's like the armor
I
knight.
think they're gonna be.
And that's
I think
her
they're the
summon.
4 hounds again because there's 2 other
The
ones.
4
as well.
gladiators! That
I
was
think
one of my
it is.
predictions!
I genuinely think it is, yeah.
We're gonna go over the predictions, by the way. I have them. Okay. Well, yeah, so I have gotten it confirmed, by the way, that she literally calls the bear Mr. Bear. So did they just reference Days of Ruin?
Yeah, it's Penny from Days of Ruin. That's all it is.
Yeah, the bear
She
even
looks like her, kind of.
The bear even looks like that. I think I'm actually gonna pull up a picture of Penny from Days of Ruin. I wanna check.
I think she's just gonna be veiled too. What are the odds that it's gonna be the bear was controlling her all along? The relic inside the bear, and then her eyes will change from red to blue, and then she'll be great and nice, and she'll join you. That's my prediction.
Like a Jekyll and Hyde situation, like she turns good, but then
well,
turns
it's like
evil sometimes.
the bear has the because the bear's covered in what the god of death crest and stuff,
Yeah.
and he's got a stitched up thing on his front. I reckon.
I mean,
he'll have a relic in him and
look
he's
at the
controlling her.
bear. Look at the similarities of this bear, and she literally calls. I wonder if it's a reference or if it's just random.
I doubt it's a reference, but I mean, there's loads of bears. What's that whole series? 𝗥𝗲𝘃𝗶𝗀? That's all about bears and stuff.
What was the crest on the bear? The bear has
𝗥𝗲𝘃𝗏,
I think. Yeah.
So
that is the death crest. Yeah, the Fisher dragon.
Wait, that's Sylvain's crest, right?
No, that's Sylvain.
Isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's
so. Sylvain stopped the bear.
What? No.
No, wait, it's a prequel.
The bear stopped Sylvain.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I agree. I love her design. I don't know why, but she reminds me a little of Nephany. Like her hair reminds me a little bit. But
Nephany.
I don't see it, but
you don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it at all.
No, Nephany's is a
Maybe
lot more
Azura
vibrant.
or something. But
maybe. But yeah, but that bear, I don't know. It's so dumb.
You just know it's going to be a huge plot point.
I just
there
now
as
realize
well. The bear's going to talk to her and do things. The eyes on the bear are going to move and stuff.
Like this crest thing is going to be so confusing because we're going to call it like, oh, this is the crest of like 𝗥𝗲𝘃, but it's actually not because it's the crest of that dude had it originally, which means that it's actually named after that in the future, but now in the past it's like actually the crest of this
they're
dude.
they're not called crests in this game. They're called diadems.
Oh,
yeah.
Which is like a type of tiara, or like it's like a sort of like a thing you put on your head.
Yeah.
So she's very clearly a villain, right? I mean, she has to be.
I think it's veiled too, Electric Boogaloo. I think the bear is going to be evil and controlling her. Her eye color will change, and you will support her.
This is the I Can Fix Her project for those people who are into that.
I would be shocked if not.
I mean, not every character needs to be playable, like, right? We should have some villains here. It would be nice.
Yeah, sure, it would be nice, but I don't believe that she won't be.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she does give me Veil vibes. I don't know. Fire Emblem really likes to have these like mysterious female. Maybe she's a mannequin.
Mind-controlled young girl is a staple of the series.
Kaga left, but his ideas never left with him. They remained.
Exactly. Just need the feet shot next.
I've seen some Sothis stuff.
Yeah,
she has her feet in the camera. It could not be more blatant. I mean, it is. What is this? Like what's the guy like the FromSoft like?
Oh, like Miyazaki.
Yeah.
I mean, why else do you think he took a deal with the Switch too? Maybe he had his hands in this game. I don't know.
Yeah, he just came in to direct the Sothis scene and left.
It's not a true Kaga influence until we don't get some forest Nussy that drives some guy crazy, okay? Like, that's really the one that, makes you wage war on different countries because of some woman that you met in a forest. That's when we're really online.
For conquering all of Dagda in self-defense. That's gonna be...
Yeah.
God, that's a good comment. Never forget Aaliyah recognized Veil by the feet. That's so true, though. Oh, God.
This is why.
It's because she had chains on her feet. She was chained.
But speedring. I know. But you know why
no, I
they
know. I'm
decided
talking about for plot reasons.
Did you find maddening on those
for
feet
Fire
too?
Emblem fan reasons, it was look at the feet.
Did you find the maddening mod for the feet too there? Because like, it's the same copium you're huffing.
I'm just saying for plot reasons, that's why Aaliyah recognized.
Look, guys, it's very important to the plot that we zoom in on Veil's feet, okay? It's like totally...
Okay, Quentin. Quentin Tarantino, bro.
But yeah, I think we've seen, I think there's like later feet close up as well. I've definitely seen that screenshot floating around.
Oh, yeah, and the Theodora, too, has a feet scene. So, yeah, they're, you know, with people, you're going to love this game, I guess.
Ever since Fates, man, it's just been rampant. I don't know, man.
Whatever happened to shoes and Fire Emblem Bros?
What are those? I mean, they started with Awakening.
They're making up for Awakening, yeah.
Yeah.
There were no feet in Awakening, so now we need extra feet to make up for it.
Yeah, they're really paying back, I guess.
All right, up next, we got 𝗪𝗏, Axum's favorite little Duma dragon.
I like him.
14 centuries have
I do like the
passed now
speech.
since the founding of
Okay, this is interesting. Already starting off with like he's saying 14 centuries have passed since the founding. I mean, I guess we knew it was year 1400, but that's still interesting though.
mighty
Yeah, but this confirms it's not the calendar from Three
I can
Houses.
proudly declare to the world
True.
that throughout our long
Because they used the Empire's founding.
we have thrived.
That's
We
her.
owe this prosperity to the priests that serve in our temples, to the soldiers that keep the peace, and most of all, we owe it to you, our brave and noble citizens. Bold warriors,
This is from the first trailer.
draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts.
Okay,
I
interesting.
still can't believe that's not Matt Mercer. It sounds like him.
It does. It really does. So, but yeah, I'm guessing this is probably this seems like a scene that would probably play before like the first Gladiator arena, like the first, because we know now that the game's gonna follow a very predictable phase of you get 4 weeks to explore, kind of similar to Three Houses, and then at the end of the month there's gonna be a big battle, and that's gonna be like, at least for the first half of the game, I think every battle almost is gonna be a Gladiator match, right?
Before the time skip, probably, yeah.
Every main chapter, but you're going to be doing a bunch of fights on the world map.
Yeah.
Because I think like one reviewer said you actually game over if you don't go back to the town in time. I don't know how true that is, but like
I saw people saying that they had to go back and redo it because they were running out of time to get back. But
yeah,
I
like
think
they
that is
actually
a
game
thing.
overed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, imagine losing your Iron Man because you were late. That's crazy.
I'm gonna lose the Iron Man due
because you were
to
getting
math.
too many
No!
fish.
Oh my god, I'm gonna miscalculate. Oh, I'm gonna be like, okay, 15 minus 7 days to get back. I have enough, and then I'm gonna game over. That's gonna happen.
And then a random
I lost my
event
Iron Man
happened
because I was late to the
Take
fight.
things off.
No.
Chat, we're giving clip farming for mains already. It's over. We got
Oh
it.
my god, I'm
There
gonna
we go.
lose the gauntlet 1,000 hours in. I'm gonna lose the gauntlet because I miscalculate 6 or 7. Like, I'm gonna, oh my goodness.
6, 7.
That's terrible. I guess you can't even divine pulse that, I think, because it's gonna be like a map thing.
No.
Nah, bro, you just
Right,
lose.
yeah.
Get the.
You're meant to use the
over.
chapter reset feature.
Oh
that
my
happens.
god, is this gonna be the least Iron Man friendly game in the series?
I mean, it's got
yeah,
66
I think
characters,
so.
but
I mean, it's a lot of characters, but whether they scale or not, what happens if you recruit them and they're all like level
They
5?
have to scale.
You know.
they probably
They
scale
have
based
to.
on the
I mean,
chapter you're on.
The other out of house recruits scaled, so I would see why they wouldn't here. Like, it doesn't make any sense that they would.
Yeah. No,
They will.
It's like Anna in Three Houses. Everyone says she's terrible because she is if you get her, but if you get her as late as physically possible, she becomes absolutely monstrous.
She has like the most cracked bases in the game. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Theory crafting time. Let's put on our tinfoil hats. Significance of evil bear lady standing behind Divine Sovereign giggling. What's going on here, you think?
I think I predicted this. I said that I think the Divine Sovereign is actually like in cahoots with the Dark Evil Dragon, And I think that like they're all in cahoots to try to revive the evil dark god dude because of, I don't know, maybe he's being held gunpoint or something. I don't know, something's going on with him, and he's trying to like hold his power. And I think that 𝗪𝗏 is catching wind of this, and that's why she's sending like 𝗥𝗏𝗃 back. And I do agree that I think 𝗪𝗏 is like secretly coming over from the other side to investigate, because Saros is probably like, yo, go check out what they're doing over there, because my brother Duma, like he's not the nicest. And then like this is probably why we see 𝗪𝗏 at all.
Okay. But why?
There's always an evil lady. Like most Fire Emblem games have an evil lady who's like a sort of semi-main evil character, you know.
Yeah.
So she probably just fills that role, I imagine.
She's gonna be like the 𝗪𝗏 of this game, like the one that's behind the scenes, like pulling strings. Because that's like, she's like, I mean, could you at least not do your evil villain laughter like in plain view? Like she should be pretty visible there from the.
Well, she might just be. Yeah. There's other nobles up there. Like we saw the blue-haired, red-haired people up there. I think it's probably just the important people sit up.
Yeah, like they have the higher. They have the high stands, like the ones near the arches and stuff.
Yeah, they got like the box view.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing where this guy goes, though. I think I agree with 𝗥𝗏 that he's probably a villain.
It's probably a puppet, like for like a much greater force. I don't think he's like actually the villain.
All right.
I think he's gonna die. I think he'll get killed off.
Because there's also an important detail that I know some people discussed in the previous chat. 𝗥𝗏𝗃's spear and in Soleil's art, he's holding a very similar spear. So I wonder if there's a connection between the two of them.
Yeah, I saw that today.
I'm sure we'll talk about that eventually, but I just want to
look
point
at that map, by the way. My goodness,
this is guidance.
Better be a prologue.
This makes
actually this looks a lot like the Awakening Dreadlord map, like almost verbatim the same thing.
It does. Yes. Oh my god, you're right, 𝗥𝗏𝗃. It does.
Kind of looks exactly the same. Here, I can put it in chat. Wait.
Yeah, I think it's the tutorial map. If I'm not probably like the first 1 or 2 maps.
How many tutorial maps are in this game?
I know, that's what I'm saying, 𝗥𝗏𝗃. Every time I say this map looks iffy, people are like, no, bro, it's a prologue. No.
It's the new 𝗏𝗏𝗃. It's the new 𝗏𝗏𝗃. It's a prologue, bro.
No.
It's a prologue, bro.
It's just a prologue, bro.
Troy.
It's just a prologue, bro.
Why does this guy look so much like 𝗥𝗏𝗃?
It's a woman.
That's a woman.
Oh, is it?
That's a granny.
Yeah. Oh,
that's Granny playing legendary mode on Halo right now with the assault rifle.
Yeah, Granny with an assault rifle.
Oh my god! What?
Have you not seen this, Mags?
Did you not see this?
I forgot. Bro, what is up with these guns?
People are like, oh, the pistol is just a unique thing to gun none. No, it's not. Everyone has guns. We've seen all sorts of characters with guns now.
You get a gun, and you get a gun.
Yeah, everybody gets a gun.
102.
I think it's a PRF for her.
America
everyone can use guns.
Operation. All right,
Yeah.
America's funding this Fire Emblem. I'll have you know.
She's level 45 there, to be fair.
So that means it can't be a prologue.
Well, it might be the prologue before the actual game starts. It'll probably be 𝗥𝗏𝗃 doing this, and then you'll meet Fortuna, because we've seen a cutscene with Fortuna and these two, 𝗏𝗏𝗃 and Troy with him.
Yeah. Intelligent Systems. I made a lot of memes about guns and big irons. This is not what I meant. Please.
No, I gotta be honest. I have been wanting guns in Fire Emblem for a while, but flintlock rifles and like
a magical boomstick.
I
something.
hate this. This disgusts me. Like these modern firearms look so out of place. I
like how she's low-key packing it like an arm too. Like, you know, when she puts it away, she's kind of like holding it like a rifle too. Like, check it out when she shoots it.
She holds it all wrong, because she kind of outstretches her arm like she's firing a pistol. But
when she pulls it back, it's like she's holding it like an actual rifle. Like, look, right here, she does like a over necessary BS, but then she holds it like a rifle, like right there. See?
Yeah.
I have a theory on these guns. They're not going to be explained at all. It's going to be here.
We just have them.
𝗥𝗏𝗃's technology really wasn't. They had cruise missiles. They had back-to-tanks, and they brought Nemesis back to life. They never really explained that either. Like, they were just a highly developed society, because 𝗪𝗏s is an alien, effectively, when you think about it, that came to the world and just gave people power. That's what she was. She was an alien.
Yeah.
God forbid you do that to the mole people. You know, they're dropping nukes in your family.
Yeah.
Those British people, man, they're crazy.
Yeah, and it's like it kind of harkens back to. No, you go ahead, Speedman. Sorry.
Well, I was just going to moan. I was just going to say, what I really don't like about it is why are their characters still using, like, wooden swords? It's like, oh, I've got a wooden sword. Oh, well, I've got an assault rifle. That's just such a wrong mash. I wouldn't mind guns if everyone had guns and everyone had futuristic weapons. But some guy in a chariot, like a horse-drawn chariot with a bronze lance, and then you're just shooting him in the head with a Glock? It's crazy to me.
Yeah, if I can be devil's advocate, this is something that media does do a lot with ancient technologies and ancient societies, having sort of like technology that is beyond like the modern comprehension, or like at least in this context, like comprehension of like that kind of technology, like Atlantis the Lost Empire, where they had these crystal powers and they had these crazy things. It's not something new. I mean, like, yeah, like it's very blatantly futuristic technology, but this is like their spin on it is what I'm getting at. But does it like, it doesn't mesh with like, you know, like Carthage, Rome, like definitely not. But
no,
my point being is that like it's been done before in like other medias, but like this one comes across more egregious because you're effectively giving me a Star Wars blaster rifle in my Fire Emblem game, which is very weird.
And a lot of people in chat are saying it shoots magic. Yeah, of course it does. They're not shooting
Make
actual
it look
bullets.
magical then.
Yes.
Make it like a kind of like a long wand or something. Like having it look like a futuristic gun.
Truly go for the Harry Potter experience that we wanted in Three Houses. Yes.
Yeah.
Like some kind of dwarven boomstick or whatever. That I could make that work in my head, but it just looks, because it's a _値. They have to make it look a _値. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, we already talked a little bit about this map. Looks so bad. I think even if it is
bad.
So open.
Where's the terrain?
There's none.
Even if it is a tutorial map, what's it teaching you?
To shoot a gun?
Walk forward and press attack.
For a neutral special,
this is your rifle training right here.
They're at a shooting range.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is probably from the start of the game, I'd say. I has to be.
So.
Because they meet Fortuna in a cutscene after this, like at least in this background, it looks like. So I have to imagine it's the beginning of the game.
Yeah. And we're probably getting to that. Up next we have 𝗤𝗲. Am I saying this right?
Asian Metal Guard. Everyone loves this girl, including me.
Okay, let's have a look at her. I do actually like her design. She was like
this map
one of the.
Also looks awful though, by the way.
This is another one like futuristic, and it looks really bad.
I must do my part.
Yeah, her design's very pretty.
So she is an 𝗏𝗏.
Probably a mage.
Taste annihilation.
That looks sick. That was pretty cool.
It does.
I have my own convictions.
That looks right.
She's brilliant.
Okay.
So it seems to me like what is going on here is I think the first few maps is just gonna feature like Eshmel running around in the ruined world with like a little smaller band of retainers and just killing some Risen. That's what it seems like to me.
Now, theory for you guys: will these characters survive?
Oh yeah.
One of the previewers just uploaded the first like hour of the game, just not even a review or anything, no commentary, and this was in it. So yeah, this is the opening of the game, is doing these maps. Yeah, some random guy, he has like 200 subs and it had 50 views or something, just uploaded like 2 hours straight of footage of the start of the game. It's mad.
Really? You watched it?
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it, yeah.
And it's this?
It's this, yeah.
Anyway, Davis
and then it's Eshmel running around as well. Like, you know, like Engage, where you run around after maps? It's Eshmel doing
you do that here?
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these two, to parrot Davis's question, do we think they're going to survive? Like, have they been shown anywhere after this?
Yeah, it might. Like, to at least give Eshmel something if the player doesn't do, like, like the good ending. Maybe they don't get all the characters. They at least get some characters in the future they can play with.
So let me get this right.
We saw post time skip. She was in it.
Okay,
she was?
She was in it. Got it.
Yeah, she's in it. Yeah.
Maybe she's like one of the people that survived afterwards, and like you can only use her post the time skip. Like, you know, like maybe the Troy and 𝗥𝗏𝘃 and like the rest of them are just people that you can only use after the time skip. Like whatever the beginning people are, maybe they're just locked to the future.
True.
How do we feel about a prologue Fire Emblem map featuring level 40 units, though? That's
we've seen it before. Awakening did it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's like whatever. It doesn't really bother me.
It's fine. I don't care. What I do care about is this is 2 maps, and I think there was more on the section I saw, and they also do some of that Final Fantasy style combat as well. So it's quite a long opening of this sort of thing.
But the maps were truly all prologues. Look at that. They were really all.
I guess they were. I guess they were, but they were, past 1 prologue. It's not like prologue part 8. Come on now.
Never-ending prologue.
Yeah.
Never-ending story, baby.
We're in the prologue, so how many hours are you in? 25.
Just halfway through the prologue at this point.
It's Triangle Strategy's prologue all over again.
Oh, no. Well, some of the previewers said they've played for 40, 50 hours, and they only have up to chapter 5.
That's insane.
Maybe they just play super slow.
It's possible, really, and also bear in mind they're doing 4 routes.
They're really enjoying the bird time. They're really maximizing
the fishing mini game. I've not seen any mention of a fishing mini game, by the way. Have any of you seen fishing?
That means the game. My brother has a theory that if a game doesn't have a fishing mini game, the game sucks. So like that does not bode well. There has to be a fishing mini game. 3 Houses fishing mini game. Engage fishing mini game. All great Fire Emblems in my opinion.
All right, I'm going to read out some donations here. JJ Rain says, just tuning in. Have they talked about stat inflation yet? I feel like it has hit its highest in the last 3 games and a huge concern moving forward. I mean,
3 Houses did this too.
3 Houses. I mean, you had in the maddening late game, you had like Swordmasters with like 70 speed or something stupid like that. Yeah, I don't like it. I think
Nemesis having
Petra, yeah.
Jesus.
How
and then like in Engage, I'm actually doing my Iron Man of Engage right now, and I started to realize after a certain level, bro, those paladins and those great knights are not dying to anything magical. Like if it's not magical, it's not killing it. Doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter how much attack you have. If it's
not power skills. Are you just doing the classic speed and canter?
Well,
later on, you want the power skills, brave weapons.
I'm picking up some power skills, but it's still the paladins are so bulky.
Oh, magic! Magic is everything in Engage.
The Great Knight, Reinhardt was right, bro. Magic is everything.
Yeah, I had a moment in my Engage Iron Man where I was like, I knew there was a map coming up with enemy generals, so I forged a layer like a +4 armor slayer or something, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to use this armor slayer. It was like 3 damage. It was like, ding.
Yeah, not a chance.
Thoron Citrine, my beloved. Thoron Citrine, baby. With Gorn Emblem, my favorite. I love the railgun build.
Dire Thunder Linden. Yeah, you just have to be lucky.
No. Tank.
I did not use taint Speedwing. I did not. You saw it live.
You pre-planned your moves to set the RNG. I know your game.
I will not tolerate the slander. You were in chat when I pulled that ring, Speedwing. I will not.
Every move you made was calculated.
Speedwing, do you think I look like a guy who could pre-calculate anything?
No, I was gonna say no offense, but I think you're giving Mags too much credit if you think that he did all of that.
Have you seen my luck stat? Have you seen my luck stat? It's totally in character for me to pull the Dire Thunder ring on the second go. Like that is not surprising at all.
It's unfortunately true.
All right, we're gonna watch some Fortuna now coming up next. I'm interested. Like, what do you guys think on Fortuna's design? Do you like it or do you hate it?
It's whatever.
It's fine.
Oh, wait.
It's not one of the better ones, that's for sure. But it's fine.
Oh, actually, sorry. I was wrong. We're going to watch Fortuna's Blessing, not for... So, okay.
Ah, yes.
I was going to say, is this Diego's or Tiara's like gameplay spotlight?
It's just called Fortuna's
Noctula's
Blessing.
There in the corner. Noctula. I like Noctula.
Damn.
Yeah, look at that. The sword does more damage on the follow-up. That's cool.
Yeah,
that is
it's
cool.
+5, I think. Yeah, that's their thing. It fits with like Swordmasters doubling.
The Swordmaster bros, just validated, bro.
The turn wheel.
It's just turn wheel.
Yeah, best feature.
Okay, I have things to discuss about this game's turn wheel though, because I think this could be great.
No one's confirmed yet whether it actually uses that resource because they all played on normal mode where it costs nothing.
Oh,
really?
I've been looking for it. I've been looking for someone that's played on hard mode to describe whether it costs a resource. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. I don't know if someone in chat knows, but I haven't seen any previewers actually talk about how it works.
Okay, because just for those out of the loop, in one of the trailers that came out, we see that when Divine Pulse, I'm just calling it Divine Pulse, you guys know what I'm talking about. When Divine Pulse is activated, you see you can see it here actually. You can see it right here. It says, you see up in the top right corner, chat, it says Divine Sand 100. Divine Sand is a new
0.
Yeah, because on normal mode, they're just going to allow you to do it as much. But I'm hoping, I think we are all hoping, that Fortune's Weave, on hard mode at least, will have a cost to Divine Pulse. And what I love so much about this is, all I ever wanted was for the turn wheel to have some impact on the gameplay other than just being a glorified battle save. I like it when resources are limited. I think it's fine to have turn wheel in the game if you have 2 to 3 uses of it. Either make it infinite or 2 to 3. Don't make it 10 like Engage did. That's like the worst of both worlds, I think. But if it is that way that you can save Divine Sand by not turn wheeling and turn that into blessings, I might actually become a turn wheel enjoyer, because then it becomes a resource that I can manage, and that's all. That's all I ever wanted, was just for the turn wheel, for there to be an incentive not to use it, and it looks like that's what they're doing. Hopefully.
But there is a negative.
Wow,
part
it
to that
does.
too.
Because I remember, Poe actually pointed this out, that Divine Sand, I think, is a consumable for the blessings, like you mentioned. So, like,
it is.
It's good that they're actually making it like a way for just spending.
Yeah, but we
like,
haven't. I don't know.
stuff.
I haven't seen any confirmation that it does cost anything. Like on normal mode, it doesn't.
Well,
we're just assuming
but it shows it on
and
like
hoping that it
on the
maybe
trailer,
does.
Well, what about the negative?
Did they?
impact?
What? Divine Pulse costing?
Well, Divine Sand being present when you're hovering the blessings, like as if it's like,
it's
like
in
when
the
you see your
corner,
gold,
but-
effectively, right? Like that's what it's implying.
No, I know
almost.
it. I know it's there, but I don't know. We haven't seen it. Until I see it, I'm not going to believe it.
Okay,
I think you guys are forgetting the fact that, like, what if the game is balanced around using it? Now, that's where you're
then
the
it
real
is
problem.
free houses.
I want to bring up something. I am getting rage baited so hard by chat right now, and I know I'm getting rage baited, but I'm gonna fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. This argument right here, if you don't like it, don't use it,
classic.
is the worst argument. I see it all the time. I know Phosphorus is probably just bullying me because he's been a long time watcher of the streams, and I know he's probably memeing a little bit, but this argument, I see it all the time. People love saying, if you don't like it, don't use it. It's the worst argument ever made in any kind of discussion. Let's keep in mind tree houses. Why does every single reinforcement become ambush spawn in tree houses? Why did they make that decision? Why did they have to make that decision in tree houses? It's very simple. With Divine Pulse being a thing, it's almost impossible to challenge the player in any meaningful way. That's designed to burn through your turn wheel. That is what it is. They made that way so that you would burn through about 4 to 5 turn wheels every chapter, and that way we would have less of it. They didn't want to reduce it, but they want to burn through it. You can say all you want, don't use it if you don't like it, but if it's there, the game's gonna be balanced around it. That's just the side effect. Now, in most games, yeah, you can play Engage without using the Time Crystal, for example. It's not like, but I still think that I hate this argument so much. It annoys me when people say it, because, like, yeah, you could say that about a lot of things. Like, oh, think all Wyvern Knights is broken? Well, don't use it. Yeah, but I don't like it when games are inherently imbalanced. I think things should be balanced. Stride Gambit is too good. Well, don't use it then. But it still breaks the game, though.
I'm gonna go a step further. I'll say that I don't think you can do Engage on a first playthrough on maddening without using the turn wheel. Like, there are some reinforcements that spawn that you're just like, whoops, you lose. GG. Like, if you didn't know
about that, they're not the same turn.
I remember Veil's. I'm almost gonna go to Veil's map right now, chapter 21, and I remember like the amount of reinforcements that spawn that have like the calves that just have inflated stats.
Oh yeah,
and
the
stuff.
Veil chapter.
Or the Wolf Knights.
How do you deal with that if you do not know their stat line and you do not know where they're coming from? Imagine I park all of my flyers on the right side, and then suddenly there is a spawn of 7 Cavaliers with bows that just mow down my team. GG. Like you just lose. So like I don't even think I think even Engage did it, but Engage was better balanced around it.
It wasn't the same turn, so you at least get a turn to react.
Three houses was egregious. It was like,
oh my goodness, is it bad?
Balthus' Paralog is straight up, you cannot win it. You can't win it without the turn.
Or even worse, did you guys ever play Rhea's Paralog on Maddening? That's the one where she's like, no, sorry, not Rhea's Paralog.
Yeah.
It's a
fourth. Anna's Paralog with the
it's
bow
Anna's
knights?
Paralog. Yeah, Rhea's
Where
in the middle.
bow knights, they cover the entire map.
You can't escape them.
And sprint down the map and one shot you.
It is
stupid.
the worst map.
I don't even play tested that.
No,
one played
no.
that. They just coded it in and went, nah, that's good.
There is no
it's
way.
bad.
There is no way to be safe from those bow knights. They literally cover the whole map. Like that's just
it
an
might
example.
be one of the worst design things in the entire series, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
maddening.
I was
Nah, bro, skill
baffled.
issue. Skill issue, just turn wheel.
But you can't even turn wheel because they cover the whole map.
Yeah.
You have to turn wheel to restarting the chapter and just undeploying everyone, and just having your juggernaut. Yay!
Well,
Yeah, it's pretty
actually, Speedway, you're supposed to turn wheel to beat this game. I just want you to know that.
I know, Chad. I'm falling for the rage bait. I know. I just wanted to rant a little bit. Sometimes it's fine to be rage baited, but you guys think it's funny anyway. Admit it. Read some more donations. Pimple of his donated $5. Damn, Ileana looks rough when she doesn't eat.
Damn.
Camden Daman says, I think modern because 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗃 had literal LCBRN. I don't know what that means.
Long ballistic missiles.
Oh, intercontinental ballistic missile. I just read the ISNL.
Yeah.
Scarla Butnick froze Wi-Fi donated $2 says Eshmal upgrade class will be common rider armor. What? No idea what he's saying, but I read it. Midwest Artman donated $5. Do you think all the maps will be fairly open to accommodate elephant chariot charges, Kai's Blaze art, etc.? That might be it.
Maybe that's why they're
maybe.
open? Yeah.
Get rid of them then and give me actual maps, please.
Just don't deploy it.
Look, don't get me wrong, I'm super hyped on elephants and chariots and stuff like that. But
Yeah, like on this map that they're playing on right now, the chariot is probably dog shit.
Why?
Yo, there's some terrain on this map. Look.
Yeah.
Why would the chariot be bad on this
Because
map?
if it can't move through trees well, then this map doesn't seem very suited
Do
for
you
it.
know that it can't?
I don't know.
Why do you know
I'm just
that it
guessing.
can't?
I'm just guessing.
Yeah, four tile units probably interact differently with like terrain and stuff, like because they take up 4 spaces, and we
see Anna run through forts though.
Yeah,
don't
we do. By the way, I just like to point
they
out
they just go through terrain like anything.
Just want to point out this is where all the terrain from those prologue maps went to. Like they used them up all in this map. Like
it's all bushes.
Wait, came for the bushes.
Now we're gonna look at Fortuna. So here she is. Here she is. Fortuna.
And here we are.
She has Sothis' voice actor for some reason.
That's what's weird.
It's strange not to see any signs of the risen dead here in the heart of Daxian. If that's where we are, it feels almost like this place is outside the world.
Kind of cool that we get like an old grandma character right from the start.
True.
What? Stop it with these single options.
I know. Oh, I'm taking part in the story.
It is a special place.
My
I
actions
call
have
it
consequences.
the 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗃 chamber. Only a few people know this chamber exists beneath my temple. It was she who asked me to prepare it, in case disaster ever
It
struck
must be
this
Sothis, the she.
Since I am the goddess of
Probably.
fate, I enjoy
They've
the
mentioned?
power to glimpse into the future.
Where's
And
the goddess of revelation?
one of my visions
Oh,
showed
if only.
a terrible disturbance
The
in
fifth pillar
causality
opens
of
up
this
to Rev
land.
2.
Amazing. And then you get to play the demo of Rev 2.
Okay. Yeah. So this is probably where they introduce you to the save load feature.
Yeah, this is where you choose your routes or something, like the pillars. And you choose who you play first.
Which of these colors represent the lords? Is it blue for Kai?
Blue for Kai, silver
They have
for
an animal.
Dietrich, orange for Theodora, and pink for Lita, probably.
They have animals assigned to them as well, I think. Like, someone's a wolf, and it's not Dietrich, I'm pretty sure, which is weird.
Is it not Dietrich? I thought it was. I thought his banner has
I think
the
someone else is. Maybe it is him. But there's someone where that animal is weird and not the one you'd think it would be.
Oh no, his
But
is a
yeah, this
horse,
is
I
just
think.
the opening of, hey, you got to go back in time, the first Thanksgiving, and choose your lord.
Yep, pretty much.
Theodora is wolf. There we go. Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I found confusing. Is obviously you'd think Alucard's the shoe-in for wolf, wouldn't you?
Ah, okay, I see. Okay. All right, here's the foot scene. Miyazaki foot scene. Get ready, chat. Yep, they're not even. They're
Now
so
we're playing Fire Emblem.
Have you forgotten me so
Oh my
soon?
God.
Fire Emblem, I remember.
My name
Oh boy.
is Sothis.
This is probably. I bet this is the first thing you see after pressing start. because it's like just like Three Houses.
That's the first thing we saw when we played Three Houses too. Yeah.
Yep.
The beginning.
But she didn't know her name. She was just like, I don't know who I am. But who are you?
It's fitting that you be the one to
This is interesting. Make amends. What is Eshmel making amends for, I wonder?
Well, remember, he does have a similar spear as the Divine Sovereign. Perhaps we're a reincarnated version of Sulel or something. Because they do have similar weapons.
Yeah, she even says it's fitting that you be the one. True. Fitting that you be the one to act. That's interesting.
It's Byleth cool. Revived again.
Does
I imagine if they did that.
The pointy ears? No, right? He's just a dude. Or dudette.
I don't know.
To act.
Oh, okay. Now it's just Japanese. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely... I'm guessing this is the first thing we see when the game starts up, and then it goes to like probably to like character creation, and then you get the prologue probably.
Likely.
Yeah. Anyone else got anything to say? I don't, not much to talk about here.
Lore isn't my specialty.
I was just thinking to myself, if Fortuna is so good, how come we don't get for shark, for mackerel, for sea lions, for the rest of all the fish in the ocean? Just for tuna. It's the only one we get.
For salmon? Come on.
For clownfish. For clownfish would be great.
Yeah, true. Finding for salmon.
People are asking, why does she have pointy ears? I mean, isn't she kind of like a dragon?
Yeah,
she's an avatar.
She's the dragon. She's the alien dragon that came from outer space.
The progenitor.
All right. Okay.
For 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗃, I love that one. For 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗃 would be awesome.
Okay. I think we're starting to get into older things now, but we'll watch a few more. There's plenty to talk about, and then we'll hand it over to chat. You guys can ask questions, and we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. But yeah, this is a little clip of the customization that we have for Eshmel and Eshmel and Eshmel. Eshmela.
At least we can customize them. I'm just glad about that.
You know what? I like it. Yeah. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of options though.
There isn't. It's like 4 hairstyles.
Yeah, 4 hairstyles.
All the costumes are basically the same, but just some get a little sluttier. Like they just like suddenly get a stomach window.
Pretty much.
But yeah, at least there's customizations.
Sure.
Somebody will insert their cringe Shadow Lord OC into this, of course.
No Boon or Bane though, which is a bit sad. I like that when we have
unless it's in a separate menu.
I doubt it. I reckon that Eshmel's just going to play the same regardless, because the spear is crucial to the plot. So
yeah,
would have been cool. Would have been cool if we could actually make Eshmel a different class if we wanted to.
Yeah, I like that. Give me an avatar. Let me do any class I want.
Yeah, I hope we get a return to the Robin avatar. Not in terms of how badly Robin broke the game, but Robin genuinely felt as a unit that could work as any class. Even Corrin, to some extent, had a lot of options.
Not to some extent, entirely. Corrin can be anything you want. What do you mean to some extent? Corrin does it better than Robin, because Robin, you feel like you're losing out by not having Robin in a magical class.
Yeah,
Corrin can do anything.
True that, actually. True that. So,
yeah. You'll never beat Chris's flexibility. I'm just saying. I love to hate on
Chris. Night, Chris.
But nobody's ever going to beat Chris, bro. Chris was him. Whatever.
But yeah, so Eshmel, they really are copying Byleth here. Silent protagonists, weird nodding and singing, stuff like that. What do you guys think? How similar to Byleth are we gonna be?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Identical. I think the Ashen Demon and then this White Angel, I'm pretty sure, they're meant to be the same thing pretty much.
Do you think Byleth's gonna show up?
Nah.
In the DLC, yeah. He'll be there.
In the DLC, absolutely. Yeah. But nah,
Raid Boss DLC, calling it now.
It wouldn't make any sense.
It'll be like, revisit Odland after you win the war.
So let's just theorize a little bit. Who is Eshmel exactly? Does anyone have any theories on what the hell Eshmel is? Like, we know Eshmel's like an angel kind of being, but why?
It'll be some guardian spirit thing where it's like, I've brought you down because everything's gotten so bad that I've now made you as this vessel to correct the timelines and to fix everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think 𝗥𝗲𝗃 will be necessarily a person. I think we saw Troy in one thing talking about how 𝗥𝗲𝗃 was made look similar to them when 𝗥𝗲𝗃 was made, or something, some really weird wording like that. So I think 𝗥𝗲𝗃 is, not like a character with a backstory, but just something, a plot device character, you know.
𝗥𝗲𝗃 is the zero emblem.
That mystery has been resolved.
Imagine, the time skip is just like the portal opening up to Sombron when Sombron was going to the new world at the end of Engage.
Here's the thing, though, like the green-haired dragon lady, she has the same like spiky ornament on her shoulders that Sombron had. Could she be a fell dragon? Maybe she's related to Sombron.
They'll do the whole fell dragon thing again, won't they? They love fell dragons.
They
evil
do.
Dragon.
She's definitely an evil dragon. Like, she's got it.
Yeah.
I will say, though, I think it was a big sleight of hand they did with 𝗥𝗃𝗃. I've never, ever seen them try so hard to hide the avatar for so long.
It's weird. Why do you think that is? Do you think they were thinking, oh, when we do reveal it, it'll be a massive hype?
Probably.
I know the Japanese players like the avatar a lot, so maybe that was it. It was a bit of a bait of, oh, is there an avatar or not? And then they could drop this as a sort of get your pre-orders in. I don't know.
Maybe they were trying to play both. Yeah, they tried to play both crowds because, like, I was so hyped. I was like, no avatar, no avatar, no avatar.
Yeah,
and then
I know.
suddenly they drop it. You are the hero. You are the main champion.
The real hero.
You are the real hero of this story. You are the fight.
That line is outrageous.
I was like, no. It was going so great.
You are the 13th emblem.
Yeah.
You are the fire
story's
emblem.
true protagonist. That's the line, yeah. The true protagonist is
you. Everyone else is stupid. You're great.
The others don't matter so much that they all literally died so that you could run the story.
They'll now be side characters in your story. Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan, guys. I've never I like when the characters like Robin or like Ches or like even like Chris, where the story is that they are secondary adjacent to you. Like they're important.
I don't know about Chris. Chris is very much.
I made a whole
Chris
video
and I'm
on
the
this.
main event.
No. I made a whole video on this about how Chris is overhated and how like his insertion in the game
Chris is
ruined Mark's persona.
Focus.
Girl has 5 lines. 5 lines.
Yeah, but it's about other people's lines to him.
Okay.
But it's only seen in the supports. The main story, it never comes up. Never comes up. Like I legit did a whole video on this exact thing because people do not play FE12 and they only read the supports and they're like, oh my god, like Chris is the best thing since sliced bread. It is support, yes. And that is true. But in the main story, it's all about Marth. Like they didn't change that at all.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I kind of that aside, I do think that I prefer characters when they're like Ches or like Chris regarding the main story. Like, right, they're not as I mean, Robin kind of is because he is 𝗲𝗏, but even that reveal comes so late that it's like, oh, all right, like this is what we were building up to. It's not that bad. But when the character is like avatar worship, like Byleth is low-key avatar worship, like Alear is literally Jesus. Like, right, he is literally Jesus in the story.
And so is 𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏 is just as much of a
100%,
god as Alear is. I mean, people gloss over that. It has a god in her head. They're basically the same character. They merge with each other, you know.
100%.
All the students look up to you. You're the professor. You're like the higher up.
Yeah, you're like the greatest teacher ever, and you're just some random that showed up, and everyone's instantly like, "Oh my goodness,
look at how look at how charismatic I am."
Yeah, Corrin is like the equivalent of like, oh, you just so happen to be the one person that can unify these 2 kingdoms. Why?
Hey,
I don't know.
Corrin has Leo doing stuff for them. Like Leo kind of does a lot of things that other avatars would have been doing, and everyone would have praised them for.
Leo should have been the main character instead of Corrin.
Leo should have.
He sort of is in some of the routes. Yeah.
So I think it's like I prefer it when they're like Ches is great. I think Ches is the best written avatar in the series. Like he's just the dude. Yes. Like he so happens to have like the 𝗥𝗏𝗃 entity in him, but it's not really relevant until like all the way at the end too. I think Robin's kind of like there too. So the avatars it's not something I enjoy. I prefer it when you have. I think 3 Houses is best when the story focuses on the 3 lords. Like when it focuses on 𝗏𝗏𝗏 struggles or Edelgard struggles or Claude's non-existent schemes. Like those things are when it's like important, you know. But when it comes down to like, oh, Byleth worship, it's like, oh, just another god. And I feel like Eshmel is gonna be this to the T. I think it's gonna be even worse.
It's gonna be
now.
Oh, they're all doing bird time and worshipping.
We're literally going back in time to save people with our angel powers. Like, how much more worshipy does it get than that?
Oh,
like,
they're gonna top it. Trust me, this is gonna be worse than all the other avatars combined. I'm just gonna say this: FE7 mark.
Yep,
drop.
FE7 mark.
Don't have an avatar. Why do we need an avatar? Like, just have the Lord be some cool guy that you can self-insert as. I don't.
Well,
I don't
we're
get
gonna
it.
we're gonna watch more of Eshmel, guys.
We spoke of this. Remember speaking like some people want to be Alchrist for whatever reason. They want to be Alchrist. Like, and
I guess.
Don't be Alchrist, people. Okay, do not be Alchrist.
Okay. Now let's watch a perfect bird time in action.
Bird time.
I will blaze a trail.
No
Literally
shot.
turns to
I
a
didn't
bird.
even see that.
Yeah.
He becomes a bird.
Why?
Like, why'd you need to do that?
Was
Yeah,
it?
it's
no
to
reason
get a
to.
plunging attack. I've played enough Dark Souls to know plunging attack is the strongest. Makes sense.
Fair enough, as Donkey says.
Is it the Dome Brigade? No.
No,
It's just a bird.
Why did he need to become a bird to do that? Like, why?
Also,
Couldn't
I'm
he
just
have just done the somersault and killed him?
also I'm just gonna point
He does a
out
backflip first
that's
as
a
well.
really cool generic portrait.
Yeah, because they don't have a face. That's why
Yeah.
they're allowed to have a face if it's a mask. Why didn't they give all of them masks or stuff then? It's so weird. I do not understand the blank portrait thing. I don't get it.
Yeah, I miss generic portraits. Generic portraits are actually very nice, just like in Fates and Three Houses. Like some of them are really cool. Like
Engage as
generics are
full
great.
3D models that change based on whether you're going to hit them for a lot of damage, a little damage. Do they have effective damage on you? They completely change their poses and facial expressions. That's amazing. Why did they get rid of that? I don't get it.
I don't know. It's
Budget
weird.
probably.
It's weird. It's very
But
weird.
it's such a crucial part of the game. All the actual gameplay is constantly clicking on these enemy units and seeing them come up with the UI.
Yeah.
So I just don't get why that's
Not
somewhere that they
anymore,
would
Steven.
cut.
It's
Not
they
anymore.
had to make time for fishing and farming and
Bird time, bro. They
Bird
gotta-
time.
Bird time.
We needed this animation where he flips into a bird.
Why can't he turn to a bigger bird? Why the little one? It's the little one. He's like, all right, I'm coming to kill you. It's like the
Hush.
little bird. It's like, why could it be a big bird?
Hush,
Oh,
you
do you think at the,
Beat
do you think at the
don't
end
be
of the
Eshmel,
game,
okay?
Eshmel's
Beat
going to
Barn.
power up? Eshmel's going to power up into like a massive phoenix or something?
Oh yeah, absolutely like a
Like he's
giant
gonna become
bird.
a flyer and have wings or something. That'd be kind of
Yeah.
He'll be the flyer emblem.
Flyer emblem confirmed. Oops, all wyverns. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, full Bart team. But yeah, we have. I think we'll go down to. There's a lot more left. I think we'll watch like 5 or 6 more. I think we're getting into like very old clips now, but there's a few I'd like to just discuss. Up next, we got Creek.
Oh, our Christmas caps.
Mm-hmm.
Form gold. So this is a mask of deiform gold. So this is the priest the Chancellor is fixated on.
Yes, the cat lady.
Craftsmanship.
What?
That mask
This
won't
character.
easily
Do you know
be
what she
broken.
is, Mangs?
No.
Excuse me?
She's a robot.
Oh, really? She's
She's an automaton.
Wow. Okay, so she's a robot girl.
Yeah.
Orko.
Why are you staring so
I
intently
think it
at
was
my
a.
face?
Sorry. Oh wait.
Forgive my rudeness. I find myself interested in your mask.
I hear that a lot. I'm quite fond of it myself.
So she's
voice
ChatGPT, the
don't
Fire Emblem
look
character,
robotic.
basically.
Now I'm getting curious about what's
Her
under
like
the mask.
blaze art meter is a gear instead of.
Oh,
It
wait,
does,
she has
there's
blaze
a
art?
screenshot of it.
Coming.
It's open with
Every
her,
character
with
does.
it saying like
showed up.
automaton and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. You were right, by the way.
Okay. And we have that ridiculous clip of her like smacking 2 guys with an axe. What is
Yeah,
this?
well, it
That-
makes more sense with her being
makes
a
sense now.
robot
Real
or
quick,
whatever,
Mangs,
maybe.
before-
So I wonder, is her being a robot going to impact her gameplay at all? Is she going to be immune to certain status effects like poison, for example? I
She
hope
had
so.
some special. That's how we know that she's an automaton. She did have some special thing in a box, but it was in French or something, and I didn't translate it. I probably should have.
What's that crest on her neck? Axum, you're the crest guy.
Noah.
Noah? Who has
No,
the Noah
crest.
crest?
Let me look it up.
Oh. Wait, no.
The Bloom Dragon. Who the hell is that?
At GPT self-insert.
Constance has it. Side note: Can you pause when you see her real quick? When you see the portrait of the chick?
Yeah, here.
The portrait. Okay, all right. So somebody pointed this. I think it was Crimmy in your server, and I can't unsee it now because I thought this too. I used to think that the two big black bobs were actually her eyebrows, and the two little tiny dots were her eyes.
Oh.
So she had like a huge eyebrow and like tiny little eyes, right? But what it actually is the two black blobs are actually her eyes, and the two dots underneath are just like some adornment or something.
How funny would it be? How funny would it be if, like, in the middle of the battle, she's like, I cannot carry out those actions because it goes against my terms of policy.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Like she has the laws of the robot. Oh my god.
But yeah, this is an interesting character. I hope if she's going to be a robot, I hope she plays as one. I hope she's immune to poison. I hope she, like maybe can't be healed normally.
Immune to berserk.
It's weird though, because her hands look normal. So I wonder if maybe it will be a similar thing to whatever made Eshmel. It's like some kind of golem creation. Like, who knows?
Or like
none of these
mom.
Pre-viewers give us enough
neck.
information because they don't understand that it's important.
Yeah, it is kind of frustrating how they just post a 15-second clip every 2 days. It's like, but I mean, it does force us to do stuff like this, so maybe they're right on the money.
No.
Oh, I don't even mean Nintendo. I mean the journalists that got early access.
Oh yeah.
They don't know that it's something that we'd be interested in because they're not part of the Fire Emblem fandom. They don't really know what they're looking at.
How dare they review Fire Emblem stuff for money? That's absurd. Right? I don't know anybody that would do something like that.
No, yeah, like give it to a Fire Emblem fan, or at least someone that's very familiar with Three Houses. I've watched so many of them and read so many of them, and only like 1 or 2 of them have played Fire Emblem before, and it's nearly always Three Houses.
You need to make a Nintendo Gamer Mario Master YouTube channel and just be positive about Nintendo, and that's how you get it, I think. I'm not sure.
I might buy a web domain and just have like a blog, because I've seen people that just have blogs and they got early access.
I think
for some reason.
Having a website is a big plus when you want to get, because I bet what they do is they check out your channel, but they also check out your website. And if it looks professional,
a lot of them don't have YouTube channels.
Yeah,
a lot of them were just blogs and stuff.
Nintendo is old school. Nintendo is old school. It makes total sense why they would be like, "Where's your blog?" You know, like blog was a big thing in the early 2000s. You know,
they're so old school. I'm gonna send them a strongly worded letter about how it should be me next time.
Yeah,
the horsemen deserve it.
I'll be like, I repped Engage as hard as possible. I was the #1 Western marketing for Engage out of everyone.
You're gonna mail.
You owe me.
You're gonna mail back saying,
I was the 13th emblem, okay? I was the one.
I built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
All right, up next we got Nathan.
I sense strength from both of you. I hope today will indeed be a pleasurable one. I ask only that you try.
I do like that the Christmas cabs are actually hostile to play this time around. I'm curious to see if we'll actually recruit them. I don't know if they're recruitable. Be curious if they're actually just.
I haven't seen them playable
We're representing
yet.
the kingdom after all.
Yeah, makes me wonder.
But
if
I
actually
assume they will be. I'd be shocked if they weren't. I mean, look, he's got like a scarf on him. Guaranteed, his personality trait's going to be like, I love knitting.
I do think it's funny looking at this, like who are the recruitables? Who are the generics? I don't know. I really wish they do like a generic Fire Emblem player or character that looks like a generic, but he's actually recruitable. I think that'd be so much fun.
Wait, they did that.
Just put in
What's
Ralph.
his name? It's Ralph. Yeah, it's Ralph.
Yeah, for the 2 people who play Trisha.
Oh, come on.
Listen, I love Ralph. Come on, don't do my boy dirty.
I love Ralph too. All right, let's go to a few more, and then we're gonna turn the questions over to you guys. And we will do meme review, by the way. So please do send memes. We do love the memes. We got a lot of good ones last time. So please send in memes to manxmemes@gmail.com. Link in the video description.
The bingo so far, the question thing. We have to
We gotta do. Yeah, after this we'll watch 2 more. Olympia, Moo, Lillian, and Lysander, and then I think we'll look at the predictions we made and see if any of them have been confirmed yet, and then we'll do questions from chat. So, Olympia.
Could be worse. You, my rival. For a new world.
So everyone who saw Olympia was like, Meng's waifu, Meng's waifu, Meng's waifu. Like everyone was like, this is your girl. I'm not a fan. I think she's cool and all, but that
changed.
I have changed. No, I like the Pegasus girl, but I don't know. Like, look at that. That hair is just ludicrous.
Oh, I love it. I love that trope of the blonde drill hair, haughty. I hope she does that all the time. I'm such a sucker for that trope.
It's a cool trope. I like Constance, but I don't know. There's something about the way
Maribel as well.
I love Maribel and Constance too. I really do, and I love drill curls. But I don't know. Their hair is just—it's just so out there. I will say, it seems like they're doing a Manuela with this one, because like in one of her supports, it's like, "Ooh, I'm so old, and Letta's more young and beautiful than me. I'm a whole 24 years old. I'm practically a senior citizen now in Japan." It's like this like weird trope, which is how likely they're gonna remove this in localization. You think?
Oh,
Yes.
they'll shift that for sure. Yeah, they
I don't
cannot
think they will at all.
have being 1 year older. It's over for me.
Saphir's like 34 and she's like ancient. Like, what?
Yeah, but they don't make that her personality, and also that's a hidden age in the code that everyone says. It's
A
never
hidden age.
said in the
Saphir,
game.
it legit says like 35 or something.
No,
And
it doesn't. That's
It's
in
a
the
code
game's
thing, right?
code to determine cooking bonuses.
Oh.
It's not. All the engage ages are not confirmed. They're internal. Just because there's cooking bonuses for young characters, old characters, etc. No, they're not confirmed at all.
But I will
anyway,
say,
that's
as a
not
unit,
her personality.
Yeah, as a unit though, I think she has we've seen her personal skill. She gets more crit with tomes. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah.
Nosferatu tanking might be back on the menu, boys.
Look at her with Nos here. She does so much and it's so accurate.
So do we see how much she heals?
91% with Nosferatu.
So she crits.
She heals
so
29.
It's half.
It's half.
Yeah.
So
if she can stack enough defensive items, you can probably solo the whole game with her, because we've seen enemies running into units they don't damage already. So you basically just stack her defense or avoid high enough, give her Nosferatu, it's infinite durability, and off
actually
she goes.
no, it's 14 out of 16, but it might go up, right?
Yeah, true.
It might go up.
Yeah.
Because didn't spell uses go up with ranks in Treehouses?
With classes, like higher classes, you get skills that are like 2 times spell list.
Classes and skills, you would.
Okay. But yeah.
Somebody needs to ban that guy in chat that said 35 is old. Ban that dude. Throw it out, ban that
You
guy.
might be in the wrong stream for that one, buddy.
no unk slandering in this stream, chat. Behave.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Up next, we got Moo.
I like Moo.
Yeah. Gauntlet user.
Wooden sword. I hate the wooden sword.
Yeah. Why not just keep bronze as the lowest tier?
I'm a thief, and I'm gonna hold you up with a glorified
bonk,
stick.
bonk, 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 bonk. So Moo,
I hope you don't have a gun on you.
The wooden swords might be for training weapon skills, like skill XP or something.
I
That
know,
might be
but
what they're
the
for.
enemy thief has it. I get that this is a skirmish or something, but it's just weird to me.
Yeah. I will say, cute design. No complaints there.
Yeah, I
Moo
like
looks like
I
a
like
cool unit.
She's gonna get butchered by localization, though. Her whole thing is
100%.
she pretends to look like a boy for her own safety. There is no way Treehouse are letting that slide. They will fiddle with that.
No, they're definitely going to. Absolutely. All right, let's do Lillian. Let's do this one last, because now we're getting into very old clips. All right,
Love Lillian, one of my favorite characters.
Oh yeah.
Hey, can I have a raise? I love her.
I just love her design. So good. Short hair, supremacy.
My work is never done.
Yeah, she looks good. Kind of like a bit of a thief character, maybe. Or she kind of has almost like the Anna
loves
gimmick
money.
of loving money. So she's probably gonna get along with Anna well, I imagine.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, she looks great. I got no complaints there. We got some really solid.
People freaked out about her on Twitter because it said in her likes it was like old men or something, and people on Twitter hated that.
Oh my god.
Hated that. Oh my goodness.
So, but the question is, what do they define as old men? Is like 22?
35. 35 and above, apparently. That's the cutoff.
Yeah, but I mean, if she likes money, I mean, it makes sense. She wants to hang with the older men. You know, they have more wealth. So
yeah,
probably.
I think that's what they're getting at, isn't it?
Yeah, she wants a sugar daddy. Like let's be real. That's what it really is. They don't want to say that.
They'll never allow that in a Fire Emblem game. That's absurd.
No. Oh, you think Moo's gonna be butchered by localization of Speedwing? This one right here.
This, I don't know. The idea of a strong, independent woman getting her money, I don't know.
Maybe
from a sugar daddy. Yeah, I think it might.
Oh well, not a sugar daddy, but it'll be like she's taking advantage of the stupid men to take their money.
Yeah, so she's an OnlyFans model. Got you. Yeah. Wow.
Only emblem. Okay, well, we have there's like 15 more, but I think chat's getting impatient. They wanna ask us questions and whatnot. So and now we're getting into clips that are pretty old, not really new anymore. Yeah. Even I've seen these. So we're gonna put a little footnote in that. Again, reminding guys, we're gonna do meme review. So what I want to do now is I want to bring forth our predictions. I have them pinned in chat here. I'm gonna post a little screenshot because I don't know how many of these will apply, but we'll see. So
I'll see.
Yeah, here we go. So I guess we'll start. This will have to be split into two because there's a lot of them. So let's go over and see what we predicted here. Open up screenshots, and we'll do the full final tally after the game is over, of course. But so let's see. Okay. So, final boss predictions. So, Speedwing predicted Sothis and the baby as the final boss. Okay. We can't confirm or deny that yet. Max predicted 𝗏𝗲𝗃 to be the final boss. Never happening. I don't know. Why did I do that? That's so dumb.
It happened with Robin.
Oh, yeah. Davis G predicts that the evil woman as the final boss.
The one we saw in the trailer, the underworld lady.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet. Fire Ambrose predicts Sothis to be the final boss. I think that's likely.
Yeah, I do.
Speedwing predicts the game to be a prequel and a sequel.
Hey, I'm the only one to say prequel.
Crazy.
True. I mean, with time travel, I guess you could get your wish.
Yeah, who knows?
Max predicts the game to be a sequel. Yeah, all of us except for Speedwing. Speedwing predicts no canon route. Mangs predicts Crimson Flower route is canon. Could be real.
It's possible.
Davis predicts a vague canon route. Fire Emblem...
because you all thought it was a sequel.
True. Fire Embrose predicts a vague canon route, but it's not Crimson Flower. Okay. Interesting. I don't think any of these have been like super confirmed yet, right?
No,
it being a prequel is pretty much like in stone. I'm only saying the 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗃 thing because it's funny. Like, it's pretty much set in stone.
I think the prequel thing was because we saw 𝗥𝗏𝗃𝗃's lines, but then they were like, apparently there's been a relic around for longer for my ancestors or whatever.
All right. For DLC, Fire Ambrose predicts a DLC set in 𝗏𝗏. I think not confirmed yet, but definitely will happen. Davis G predicts Amiibo DLC, also likely, I think. Mangs predicts Tree Houses, Lords visiting Dagda in DLC. And Speedwing predicts a DLC with a new playable world map set in 𝗏𝗏. Alright, here we get to the juicy ones. Gameplay predictions. Fire Ambrose predicts that the legendary weapons will be restricted to classes. I don't think we've confirmed that yet, have we?
Speedwing, we haven't seen any.
Speedwing predicts a rework to the quest system. That's almost a free one.
Hey, that happened! Dear Dams, that happened!
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Davis G predicts that special abilities will be locked to crest users.
We've not seen that.
I don't think so.
We've seen characters have crests, though, that don't have blaze arts.
Yeah, so it might be a bit, yeah.
Mangs predicts a lot of grinding. This is a free one. I don't know how you guys let me get away with that.
Free space in history.
Not the free space.
We did unique map predictions. 40 maps, 8 of them unique from Speedwing. Wow. I predicted 35-4, Davis 27-8, Fire Emblem 45-7. Wow, we did not have high hopes for this game's unite. Why was Speedwing the one who predicted the most unique maps alongside Davis G?
Well, if it's any number higher than that, I win. So
True.
Happy days.
I just want unique maps, man.
It's looking good for me.
I want some good maps.
Yeah, me too. We've seen some decent ones.
There are a couple that I have seen
Yeah.
a couple of maps that look pretty nice. There's one that's like an assault on a fortress. I think it's the one from the Rinka 2 screenshot, and that looks pretty decent. And with her in it, that would suggest it's after the 5 chapters. So maybe the maps do start to get better in the second half of the game. In the preview, this is pure copium right now. Holy. But maybe it's after the review section it gets really good.
Let's hope so.
All right, guys. So we are going to take questions from the chat now. You can direct them at either one or all of us. And we'll just go for a little bit. Maybe like 30, 40 minutes, depending on how long you guys want to stay up today. Maybe longer if you guys have a lot of questions. So yeah.
However long you want to do it.
Anything you want us to discuss, even if it's things that have been brought up before, we can go back and revisit topics we already talked about. If there's anything specific, okay, so either direct it to one or any of us, and we can just all take turns. So let's begin the chat interaction, shall we? So I'll highlight some various questions on stream now. Putting Q&A, you can't put Q&A, so... Alright, so... Summermaid Star says, what if maddening mode is locked to beating the solo route with 0 routes visit? No way.
Nah, I mean, that would be really funny, but I doubt it.
No way.
If you can just go straight for the final boss, I might just do that on day one. I might try and do that on day one on the off chance that having a game clear unlocks maddening mode. Oh my god!
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be
on
cool?
the off chance? Imagine that everyone's in their 60th hour of their hard mode live stream, and I've just done through it, and now I have Oh, that'd be amazing! I'm definitely trying that.
That would be cool.
I think it's pure cope that's going to happen.
I'm going to say the same thing to you that I said to Davis last Battle Preps. It's way too cool for Fire Emblem. Like, it's just way too cool. It sounds too good to be true.
It's not Chrono Trigger, unfortunately. It's not that cool.
Yeah, well, Speedring kind of already answered this, but, like, come to them and ask, if you can immediately do an Ashmel solo, will any of you try it? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. If they allow me to do it, I'm going to try it. Absolutely. Yeah.
Immediately,
Even
maybe
if it's
not.
just going in, looking at the map, going, oh, this is ridiculous, and coming out of it. Yeah.
Okay. This is an interesting one. Can do a little rant on this. The legendary Mr. Stark says, I have heard some reviewers... Oh, no, wait. We'll come back to this one, but I wanted to answer this one. From StickyNet says, can you articulate why you dislike avatars so much? You complain about them, but you never given a reason you don't like them. I feel like we can all take turns answering this. So Speedwing, let us know why you don't like avatars.
The entire story and everything revolves around them. Instead of having a cool plot of lords and kings and queens and nations fighting each other, it's a story of here's special McGee on his journey where everyone loves him and he's doing all these amazing things. I don't know. I really, really don't like it at all. Yeah. And they're always so powerful and from gameplay point of view as well. Has there ever been an avatar that is like 𝗏's the closest thing to a avatar that isn't just like the most dominant character in their game?
Yeah.
And even then, 𝗏 is pretty strong if you build her correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't like their impact on gameplay or story. They just overwhelm everything. It's their show, and everyone else is just a side character.
My biggest issue with avatars is that they have to be designed very blandly because they're supposed to be an umbrella character where everyone can self-insert. So an avatar can never have a distinct personality or weird quirks or even flaws, because unless they're like flaws that are not flaws, which is like too trusting, too skilled, too nice, you know, like the Mary Sue flaws. An avatar character by default cannot be an interesting character because they can't make them that way, because that would clash with the fantasy of, you know, that's why Byleth and Ashmel are silent. It's because you're supposed to project yourself onto them. And it's just lazy storytelling, I think. I would much rather see an actual established character. I think avatars, by their very definition, detract from the other characters in the story by their presence. What about you, Davis?
I think for me, it's like when it comes down to avatars and stuff, avatars can work, but in Fire Emblem, they only work from a gameplay perspective, not so much like story. So when I think of avatars that work really well, I think of Commander Shepard from Mass Effect. You know, he's actively, you know, making choices. He's got his Paragon options, Renegade options, and you get to play as him as well with great gameplay on top of him being a compelling character. Just being able to be the vessel through him asking questions and learning about the lore through his lens. You're effectively like Commander Shepard in that way. Same with like the courier in Fallout New Vegas. The world actively changes around you as that character with so many dialogue options and stuff when it was like peak like RPG design at that time too. In Fire Emblem, you can only do so much with an avatar in regards to story because stories are only really limited through like the basic dialogue and text and all these things. You can really get interesting with the avatar through gameplay. And yeah, that has its merits. Like, you know, you can make Corrin whatever you want. You can make Alear whatever you want if you want. Like, from a gameplay perspective, yes, it does add a lot of great ways for replay value, but when you think of the stories of Fire Emblem, you don't think about Corrin, you don't really think about, like, Byleth, really. Like, you think about Ike becoming, like, a mercenary, and, you know, he gains a lordship. He never calls himself Lord Ike. He always calls himself Ike of the Grail Mercenaries, and that's it. He's a humble guy, and you remember his story from start to finish. You remember Leaf's story in Thracia.
A god.
Yeah.
He's not that much different. He does get godlike powers at the end.
Well, at the end he does. But he doesn't necessarily, like, my point being is, like, they are pre-established characters with the written story, like, in mind for them. Whereas the Avatar is more like, you know, like, you have, like, the cookie cutter, like, responses, like, is my point for them. Like, gameplay perspective, Avatars can be good. Story perspective, for me, not really good.
What about you, Axum? You gonna defend Avatars, or?
No, I'm on the same boat. I think that, like, I think it's pretty much exactly the same with what you guys said. Most of the reasons. I think Davis's comparison to Ike is the best one. My favorite story is FE9, FE10. I think it's great. I think the way it was handled, like Ike's development as a character in FE9 is fantastic. FE10 Ike is a little different because his story's already been told. Like, right? It's not really about him. It does happen at the end that everybody gets god powers, but I guess it's because they scale it so high that it becomes like anime ending, like, you know, like everybody has to be a god now because we're fighting literal gods. And I think that those stories are more memorable. Like even something like Alm's story, how he goes from Ram Village all the way up to defeating Rudolph and then eventually defeating Duma himself. The only thing about Alm's story that's not as good is that they have, which is also, I don't even know why it's there, the plot about the two chosen one. Like he has a brand and someone has a brand, but it's literally only mentioned to be like, oh, by the way, you two are special. Why? We don't know, but you just have a brand, by the way. That's just, it's just there, but it doesn't really do anything with it. So, but I kind of like those stories more. When you have the Avatar, it takes so much away from the characters, that it kind of ruins the characters itself. Like think about Dimitri's arc. Dimitri's arc is, if Byleth is present, all the cool stuff happens. If Byleth is not present, he dies. It's like
5 years where nothing happens because Byleth is asleep. Literally nothing happens. Everyone stands still and waits for Byleth to wake up.
It's weird.
It's so strange, and it just feels like it warps the story around these characters so much that it kind of takes away the uniqueness of the stories. And I don't really enjoy that. I don't think it's good storytelling. I think you can't put too much weight on one character. Even in the most great stories told, like you have characters that will die, that they're impactful, but they die and they go away or whatever. Like Sigurd is a great example of that. Like he's a great story around him revolving, like, you know, the unprovoked acts of aggression, but still he does die, and like the story progresses without him, and you see the impacts of him dying and all the stuff that happens to Sigurd through the second generation. So, but if you had the Avatar, guess what? Sigurd would have never died. Like, you know, Sigurd would have been magically saved because the Avatar would have just come in and blocked all the meteor bolts with his supersonic sword of destruction, where he can just slice through meteors from the sky and save everything. Like, it's just, it's not good storytelling. That's why I don't.
All right. Daniel Gomez says, has Meng seen the arachnophobia mode? I have. This is not the first game that does
Blue
it.
Blurs.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that does this because it's very easy to censor spiders into like crabs. That's how some games do it.
Oh, they're just blue splodges.
Yeah,
they're just like a blue blur.
What are you guys talking about?
So
have you
there's
seen the arachnophobia mode?
There's a
it's
toggle.
just like a blue smudge instead of a spider.
It's for people who are scared of spiders. You can turn on arachnophobia.
No shot.
I mean,
No,
it's
it's
fine.
real.
Like,
It's real.
look, accessibility is brilliant. You better hope there's a colorblind mode because that's disgusting.
That would
They
be
don't have
nice.
That, normally.
That would be very
Sure.
nice.
Yeah.
That's a reasonable thing to do, but like, what if I have a fear of clowns? I can't play fucking Hortensia in Fire Emblem Engage?
If you play
now-
Monster Hunter Wilds, I can understand why that might be a thing that they implement, because some of those designs are creepy. But like, I can understand it.
I guess I'm never gonna play Final Fantasy VI because Kefka's is a badass clown. So is that just it for me? Like,
Do I think it's a little? Do I think it's a little silly? Yeah, it's not the hill I'm gonna die on. If they want to include it, as long as it doesn't take away too much development resources.
What if I have a
Oh,
fear
did
of
you just look it up?
Amazing.
Mapophobia mode. It adds terrain to the maps.
Mapophobia?
Then you load up Engage and say sorry 5 times.
Wow, that's
Man, I want this game to be good so badly. Of course I want Fortune's Weave to be good, but if Fortune's Weave is terrible and people start saying, oh, I actually loved Engage all along, I am going to scream.
It's gonna happen.
In hindsight, Engage wasn't that bad. That's going to be what the line is going to be.
Oh, I hope the next game is more like Engage.
Hesitated Cobra ask, I wanted to ask you how much do you think they're going to censor the game in terms of dialogue and supports like they did with Engage? Oh yeah.
Probably a lot,
Yeah.
Treehouse is still involved. They love doing that.
Any
for
kind
whatever
of
reason.
any kind of controversial support where they talk about, I don't know, like being fat or old
Suicide.
or suicide. Yeah, the Treehouse, they love censoring stuff. You know?
I like my brother or sister a little bit too much. Like anything like that is probably going to get changed.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Like we've all bitched about localization. I feel like it's probably not gonna change. Not unless like they changed the laws, there was talk of doing that, but I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. But yeah, like Speedwing mentioned, Moo, they're gonna totally change her character around.
Oh yeah, no, there's no way they'll leave that in.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't believe it.
So, but it's gonna happen. But since none of us speak Japanese, we'll never know. I mean, we can go read the script, I guess, but none of us will really know what we lost until someone makes a video about it, you know? Alright, let's see. Arl the Ghost says, seems like this game will have a lot of AoE attacks and gimmicks. Chariots, Blazards, if these are overtuned, don't they break the game? Yeah.
Yes.
They do.
I mean, you guys...
And I wonder if some of the wide open maps with just a clumps of enemies standing there is just so the player can press X to awesome with Kai or something and feel good.
Yeah.
And it probably will feel good that you're like, oh, this is perfect. They're lined up. It'll be like an override in Engage maybe.
Yeah.
And you'll see them lined up and you just blast them. And you'll be like, yeah. But
I think it's kind of funny how in Tree Houses, I think it was kind of funny how they just gave all enemies like 1 billion charm. Because they were like, yeah, gambits are like, you had to stack charms so hard to even have a remote chance of hitting those gambits on Tree Houses. So it's like, I think that's probably what they're gonna... Yeah, I mean, we know charms in the game, right? Do you think it's gonna affect...
We know authorities in the game. What does authority do? I have been desperate for this. This is what I'm saying about the reviewers not being Fire Emblem fans.
Yeah.
None of them describe what authority does. I've had confirmation that the only person with battalions is Theodora. It's like her special thing. So what do the other characters use it for?
They don't get gambited on. Imagine.
You level it up. You have an authority growth and an authority stat. But what's it used for? None of the reviewers have talked about it, as far as I've seen.
Yeah,
well,
that's weird.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
The legendary Mr. Stark asks, I've heard some reviewers say that this game is a game of the year contender. If true, is this a good thing or a bad thing for the series? Of course they say.
GTA comes out this year. You think GTA isn't just going to win every award regardless of whether it's good or not?
I mean, Fire Emblem Three Houses won Game of the Year, didn't it?
Yeah, but it didn't come out with GTA.
That's fair.
I mean,
if it did, I think Three Houses is one of the worst things that ever happened to the series in terms of what direction it took, and now what direction we're looking at with Fortune's Weave. So if Fortune's Weave did get Game of the Year, then they would just lock in for like a third 𝗏𝗏 game and continue more and more to this transition to a more social sim, world map, this sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, if this game sells,
I wouldn't want it.
If this game sells as good as Tree Houses or better, we are never leaving.
It's
𝗏𝗏.
over.
We've already seen the pre-orders, man. They're making hotcakes from just pre-orders, bro.
You do not want your game franchise to go mainstream. Every time game franchises go super mainstream, they just
look at Pokemon. Just look at
made
Pokemon.
them special. Yeah, I mean, pretty much anything. If you think of any series that suddenly got pushed into the limelight, it then goes downhill. Because they got to try and appeal to everyone. They got to appeal to people that aren't fans and haven't played the game for 20 odd years like we have.
Come the Daman asks, what do you think of the idea that time skip might be as big as pre-time skip? Well, we don't know that.
I mean, they're level 60 and they all have pre-time skip designs. I don't think they would make a time skip design and models for every single character just for it to be like one chapter.
Kind of
Surely
funny.
not.
I just gotta point out, it's kind of funny how I look like Solel here. Like on the...
Yeah, you do a bit.
I just thought that was funny. But yeah, no, it's... Will it be as big? Maybe. Treehouse's post-time skip was as big as pre-time skip, right? Roughly?
Roughly.
Depends on the route. Edelgard's shorter, but yeah, pretty much similar.
Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. Phosphorus says, can anyone name their favorite character in the cast? Let's go right to left this time. Axum, favorite unit shown so far? Do you have a favorite?
Sorry, one second. Something wild is happening here.
Okay, we can...
I do. Solel.
Solel, okay. Why?
Okay.
Just because he looks cool, the Duma?
He looks dope. I'm interested in like his dynamic of like, is he really sabotaging people? Is he not sabotaging people? Is he truly like, what is his relationship to Sothis? What is his relationship to the other Nabateans from across the ocean? Like, I'm just curious, how is this going to play out? So I think Solel is my most interesting character so far.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Davis? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out if you weren't done.
Because of the potential of the story revolving around him. That's all.
Yeah. What about you, Davis? You have a favorite character so far, and why?
The surprise of everybody, Buccaneer. Buccaneer, I like. I mean, axe unit aside, I think his design is really freaking cool. He's like a grizzled like bodyguard. He's got one eye closed, like probably got scarred somehow. His devotion to Lita, and also just his voice actor. I really like his voice actor. Like, he reminds me of Lee from The Walking Dead. Like with the calm voice that he has from just a strong stoic guy. He has such a calming voice. Like I really like Buccaneer.
He is the Davis G axe bro personified.
Yeah,
though. He's the most Davis G axe character I've ever seen. Just big guy with an axe.
He is, bro. I love him. He's great.
Yeah. Well, as for me, to no one's surprise, I mean, just this is my favorite. Yeah. She seems to be like, her personality seems to be, she likes like fine things. I think she's gonna be Claire. I think it's pretty obvious she's gonna be Claire.
Yeah, so I'm noble born, and I'm used to, and she'll have like a support with someone that's from the streets or something.
I will say, I kind of hate her two front braids. They're way too big. Like, hair doesn't...
Yeah, where is all that hair coming from?
Yeah, I'm not a hair...
That was now unbraided.
Yeah, this is from my wife. I'm not a hair expert, but my wife says there's no way you could ever do front braids like that with regular hair. Because
the amount of hair that would take.
A lot of hair.
Yeah. Like, again, there's another character that has similar braids, but does really well. Marianne. She has the little hair braids on the front, and that actually looks good.
So character in Free Houses.
So not perfect. Like, I wish they were smaller, but aside from that, this is pretty much peak design for me. I love her, and we'll see what kind of personality she has. I suspect she's gonna be Claire pilled. So we'll see about that. What about you, Speedwing?
So I'm holding out on Rinka too, but we haven't really seen enough of her. So outside of that, I really like Theodora. I know that's a bit boring because she's one of the lords. In terms of other characters, Noctula. I really like Noctula. I'm going to make a beeline to recruit her.
I'm going to have to Google her because I don't know who that is.
Yeah, get her up. I love her design.
Oh, okay. All right. I see. Yeah, I'll put her up on screen right here. Yeah, another Zelda crafter OC right here.
I really like this character design. Yeah, I'll be rushing to recruit her first.
She looks cool. Yeah, she looks really cool.
I dig it. I dig the hair.
I thought he meant Chinese Edelgard, Hoktua, but it's not. It's another one.
Hua, she is great as well, to be fair. There's a lot of designs in this game that I like, actually. I'm a big fan of a lot of the male characters as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard with so many characters.
Dude,
I mean, I know we saw 17 deployments on that post-time skip map, but every other map's been very small deployment. And
that is
I just
a worry.
hope we actually get to use some of these 60-odd characters, you know?
Don't worry, you'll have 7 tier lists to help you guide through this.
Pogma asks, are you guys worried that this game might be too big? Yeah, I am.
It's seeming that
way.
Probably.
Well, I don't mind if it's big, if it's good. If it's fun, and I'm always having fun, bigger the better, baby. But if it's a slog, and it's like, I kind of want to be done now, then it will suck.
How much would you like Axum 3Houses guy? Regular playthrough of a 3Houses route, roughly hours? Do you know? 100, 200, 60?
I'd say like if you were playing not crazy amounts, it'd be around 60 to 80 hours. 1 second, my daughter wants to say bye to you guys. You want to say bye?
Aww.
Say bye.
Bye.
Oh, now she's shy. Okay.
She looks
bye.
sleepy.
See you later. Bye. I'd say around 60 to 80 hours is probably like if you're not min-maxing every single aspect of it, whatever. I think 60 to 80 hours you can beat like your first playthrough, right?
Yeah.
I think somebody like me, I played all 4 routes. Like I've done multiple challenges and all that stuff. I think I must have like 365 hours in the game, or at least some crazy amount like that. Like right.
But this strikes me as a 100+ hour game.
Yeah, it might be 100+ your first playthrough if you're trying to do everything on your first route or whatever. But it really comes down to the saves. Like, do we know if there's going to be a second save slot? Then maybe not. But if I don't know if there's going to be
maybe
new game
the
plus,
DLC will be more save slots.
Can I skip through? Is saddening mode truly going to make me sad? Like I don't know. Like it depends on like how is it going to operate. Tough to say.
Yeah. But yeah, huge map, huge game. I mean, we already knew a while ago that this is like takes up more space on your Switch than any other Fire Emblem game in the past. It's massive. So
they've been pouring a lot into it, like budget wise, like in terms of just how big they want this game to be.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hope it's fun. If it's fun, the time will fly by.
That's the hope.
Okay. Let's see. Phosphorus asks, the cutscene where Eshmel descends, since it's pre-rendered, do you think they'll have unique versions for every single custom of Eshmel? No.
They have a hood.
No.
They have a hood. They have a hood up.
They used the hood. And I think, actually, after Eshmel kind of comes down, isn't that right before you actually customize Eshmel? I seem to recall there being like, Eshmel comes down, and then before he or she takes off their hood, you get the customization. So it's like...
I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? It like pauses in the hood opening, and it's like, oh, choose your Eshmel.
This was a problem with Byleth, like the fact that they had to do 2 cinematics for all the cinematics in 3Houses, and that's also why Byleth could not be customized.
That's another problem with avatars, by the way.
Yep.
When we were talking about problems of avatars, is that by putting them in, pre-rendered cutscenes kind of suck if their avatar has any form of customization.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Bald Chris was pretty dope with the monocle. And like, it really kept me in the immersion of my FE12 experience.
I loved how after like customizing Chris's appearance through like 10 maps, he like looked like a randomized character. He had like a pope hat. He was bald. He had a mustache. He had a monocle. He had like it was so funny just how ridiculous Chris ended up looking after like a bunch of choices.
It's like when Risk gives him a buzz cut, right? Like buzz, he can actually just shave your hair.
Fun, like let us do that. If we're gonna have an avatar, let us dress
Chris,
them up.
Afro Chris too. Like
I was very pissed off though when I shaved my head bald. All the characters made fun of me. Like seriously, they were like, "Oh, you look great, yucky." I was like, "Hey, what's this bald slander?"
Discrimination.
You got bullied even in the game, bro. That's messed up. That's an avatar well done. Nobody catered to him. They actually bullied him down.
The opposite of Veilguard. No way.
All right. Funny. So, Sheen Shakir asks, do you think there'll be a dedicated route that will be more difficult than the others, like in Fates?
100%.
You think
I don't know about dedicated.
I think there will be.
I think there will be a route that is harder, but I don't think it will be intentionally harder.
I think it will, and I think it will be Dietrich. I have a suspicion that it's going to be that.
He does.
The reviewers said that Kai was the hardest, but they're all playing on normal mode.
I do not care what their opinions are. Fine.
They're reviewers, so who knows?
Yeah,
but that was the recurring theme, that Kai was the trickiest.
What one
on normal mode?
Maybe because you have the Teletubbies and it's
they're babies. You've got an archer and they don't know how to position archers. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe
you don't have a unit that can just juggernaut through it all. Maybe
what's that?
Because you have you start off with a mage and archer.
Yeah, because I was thinking aren't the main chapters not unique though? Aren't they going to be similar for every route though? Because they're the same arena matches, right?
No, they're unique.
Maps.
I think we've heard that they're actually unique. Like the original like chapters.
Because I thought only the prologue was unique so far. Like,
well, the Edgemelt thing probably is,
reviews.
but I think the first 5 of whatever the map is for the individual characters are apparently different, completely different.
Well, yeah, those. But I'm talking about the main missions when you get to the main map. Is what I'm.
Like the arena fight.
Yeah. So if that's the case, if they're the same, then like I don't know how different they would be for difficulty. That's what I'm getting at there.
I mean, imagine I can see a scenario where, like, let's suppose the map is mage heavy and you have nobody that has good res. Like, you know how the Blue Lions is the best squad to handle the physical threats because they have Dedue. So like chapter 5 isn't as hard for Dedue squad because he can just hit end turn and have 20 protection and survive the ambush spawns. But the rest of the guys, like Edelgard's crew, is legit screwed. Like they have nobody that has good defense, barring maybe Edelgard. So people tend to say, well, White Clouds is really hard for the Silver Snow route and the Edelgard route because the starting class doesn't fit the maps as well. But then like endgame is easier because you have Edelgard. Like, you know, so then it kind of like, I don't know how it's going to translate in this game.
Yeah. Because even if you fight with different teams, the maps are going to be the same. And Three Houses,
the reviewers said they weren't.
I don't know.
Someone said that across all 4 routes, he only replayed one map. There's only one reused map across the 4 routes, and that's up to chapter 5.
Unique maps.
Wow, no
exactly.
no
More
Speedwing
unique maps
call-out
than
video.
the entirety of Three Houses.
Okay, nice.
𝗵𝗵𝗃 has a question
It's
for
pretty
all of us. Since it's confirmed we can play 4 routes at the same time, will you still play 1 route at the time to everyone? Okay, start with Speedwing. You're gonna play multiple routes or just 1?
I mean, I'll probably go through Theodora until the end of Theodora's bit before the time skip, and then maybe then do the others. I don't know. I feel like they want you to do all 4 of them if there's going to be a time skip where you have all 4 of the lords.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to be gimping yourself by not. So I'll probably just do them one by one in full. I don't like the idea of doing 4 at the same time, like do 1 chapter of each. That sounds so confusing. Trying to keep track of what's on your convoy, what you've done on the world map and stuff. That sounds awful. So just 1 at a time for me.
I'm gonna say this right now. I will not play multiple routes. I will stick with Dietrich to the end. If I get soft locked due to the endgame being too difficult, I guess I have to go back. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Not on hard mode. Maybe on maddening if and when it comes out. No, my goal with marathon streaming is I just want to get through the game once and then kind of get a video out talking about whether I think it's good or not. I think that's always something I want to do when there's a new Fire Emblem game come out. Then after I'm done with that, I can go back and have some more fun. So I'm Dietrich all the way to the end. I'm not going to go back unless the game forces me to. What about you, Davis?
I think I'm going to stick with just 1 route because for the sake of like, if this game is as big as they're thinking that it is, from a streamer perspective, yeah, I think I want to stick with 1 route just because for the sake of like just finishing the route and then, you know, and then I get to play the other routes and then take my time with those. I think that's more the idea that I should go with.
On my schedule, it'll take me several years probably to play the whole game.
Oh no.
What about you, Axum? What are you planning on doing?
I am on the same boat. If there are multiple save files though, then I will probably take my Switch to work and on lunch break play the other routes just to like round it out. But my biggest fear is like, let's say, besides clowns, like we've established that, but besides, well, let's suppose that
Jester exists.
We play this, right? We go through it and we go through all 4 routes. And then they're like, by the way, you just needed to beat it once to get maddening. And I'm like, no! And then, you know, and I'm going to be pissed. So I'm just going to go through 1 route with Kai, finish the game, hopefully unlock maddening or hear the announcement that the DLC will have the maddening. And then I'll play all 4 routes on maddening. And then I'll explore. But by then, I think it's a better time investment in that regard.
Nope asks, how can this game have any stakes if gods will just nope away the L's the good guys take? Good question. My webcam broke again.
Oh, man. There'll be some reason why. It'll be like, oh, Fortuna can only travel to these very specific points in time because of reasons, you know, surely.
Yeah, maybe they can give character flaws to the gods, but I don't think they'll go that deep.
I mean, time travel always has had some sort of limitation, like, right? Like, it always has to, for it to be a good plot device, there has to be some sort of limitation. Or else it's just like, well, I'll just go back in time and stop it again. And like,
a Doctor Who didn't have limitations and they managed to make it work.
Which one?
Doctor Who, like the original Doctor Who. There wasn't really limitations.
Oh, Doctor Who? I thought you said Doctor Doom, because there's actually really cool. Like Doctor Doom actually has a really cool storyline regarding
Marvel
this exact
mentioned.
thing,
Here we go.
which is really cool.
Marvel.
But that's a conversation for another day.
All right. Well, don't know what happened to my webcam, but we'll continue on. Demon asks, do you think Aswan will be playable? Who?
It's like a woman in a hood.
If I think
Mr.
a
Fire
swan will be
Emblem channel,
playable?
you need to start looking at some of this stuff, my man.
I don't know, man. Like, they already have a bird being playable. I think a swan is not that far off.
Yeah, that's Ashmel's promotion.
He promotes from a bird to a swan.
Oh, it's the lady in the stands. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the blue hair chick?
Yeah, it's the blue hair
Yeah.
chick in the stands. That's who it is.
Maybe.
We've not really seen enough of her to say much, really.
It doesn't look playable to me, if I'm going to be completely honest. She has like NPC. She seems NPC build to me, but
She makes me think of Reyna, like Berkut's wife. I don't know why. She makes me think of that.
It's because of the hair
she'll,
whole thing, you know? Maybe? I don't know.
yeah, she'll be some plot noble, probably.
Yeah.
Oof asks, hit YouTuber Oof actually, asks, having 65 plus units and 17 deployment slots makes me really hopeful
On
for this
one
game.
map, Oof.
I do wonder how
one
beatable it is if you do one route. What do you guys think? That's my hope. I mean, if combining all 4 routes just means that you can pick and choose characters from the 4 different playthroughs, but if there's 66 characters, 70 characters, that means you should have more than enough from one route to fill out your entire army. They do say though that it gets harder the more lonely you are. Like it gets almost impossible with just Ashmel, and it gets like, so it seems like the hard mode, if you will be to only use like 1 or 2 heroes, which if that's actually the case, I like it a lot. I think that's really cool actually.
I think there's no scenario in which it would be completely unbeatable. I think it's probably part of the challenge run to like try to do it with the less amounts. That would make sense to me.
And if that's the case, then I love it. I think that I love stuff like that.
Oh, side note, did you ever do the Engage DLC?
Sadly, yes.
He did it on hard mode, though. He didn't do the final boss on
I
Maddening.
tried the first map on Maddening. It was absolutely horrendous. So I went hard. I loved the boss fight, though. One of the best.
Oh, yeah, that final boss.
One of the best final bosses I think I've ever seen in any Fire Emblem. I didn't try it on Maddening, but hard mode was good enough for me. Like, I didn't need to try it on Maddening. Like,
Maddening is, like, insanely difficult.
It's insane.
It makes me hopeful. Like, seeing that boss fight makes, like, because boss fights in Fire Emblem is something that I both criticized and fixated on myself. In my games, like, I'm very fond of designing boss fights. It's been something I've been a little obsessive with over the years. The golem fight in Rebellion Saga was like one of my first fortes into trying to make an actual boss. Fire Emblem bosses are tricky because it's really hard to estimate how much damage a Fire Emblem team does. I said this about Sombron. Sombron was almost good. It was almost great. It was almost perfect. With Sombron, they had a good idea and a cool gimmick, but they completely underestimated just how broken you were in the late game with the beam blasts and the like you just blasted through his health bars. He had like what? Like 600 HP or something, but you just blast.
You have to take the shields down, but yeah.
Father,
once you
son,
take the shields down.
Kamehameha.
Yeah, and like Ashera was a really cool boss fight in Radiant Dawn. Like they had the right idea with her. It just didn't really work out that well in execution. Fire Emblem boss fights are probably some of the hardest to design ever because of just how complicated Fire Emblem is as a game. So I'm excited. To see how potentially
Life crystals are back, so that's good. Bosses are going to have
I don't
multiple
know.
lives.
I do like pretty good.
I
do was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
What a joke. What a joke. Oh my goodness.
Who is this character? What's going on? Oh, she's dead. Okay.
And she's gone. Yeah.
She's gone.
Kamden Daman asks, Mangs, your favorite is called Catania, and her gimmick is loving anything that is silver. Okay, cool. Well, be sure to get her a nice silver chalice then. I'm guessing that's probably going to be related to the gifts you need to give her to recruit her, I imagine. So let's see. Here we go. 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗃 asks, Orkel, Bertrand, Anatolia, and Ptolemy appears to be secondary lords in the story with their own teams and ability to use blaze arts. Really?
Yep.
Yeah, there are characters tied to them. They have like their own crests. You know how the characters like the Rose, Valeda, and the Wolf, they have their own ones as well.
I thought they straight out said that blaze arts were only for the 4 main characters.
I think so. The 4 main characters get world map unique powers. They each have a different gimmick on the world map, but as far as blaze arts go, I don't think so.
All right. I think we're going to go until the 3-hour mark in about 8 minutes, and then we'll do meme review.
Memes.
Yeah, we're going to do. Let's do a few more questions, because I always promise you guys we need to do more questions, and then we're going to do memes once we hit the 3-hour mark, so, because it's getting a little late, at least for Speedring and I. Let's see.
10 o'clock.
All right, you're an hour behind me. I always forget. I always think we're on the same time zone. I always think we're on the same time zone.
It's close enough.
Okay, hesitated Cobra ask, if they did DLC for this game, how would you like them to do the DLC? Oh boy, I got a lot of rant here, but I'll let you guys start.
Make it fun. Just have a good DLC. Most DLCs in Fire Emblem aren't that great. Just make it something that if you're going to add in bonus characters, bonus classes or something, make it like Cindered Shadows, where you can play it once and then in future playthroughs, if you don't want to play through the DLC again, you can just get it. You can just do it because you've unlocked it. You've done it before.
Yeah, I'm of the same opinion. Just do like, if you're going to give me characters, just allow me to like unlock them on sequential playthroughs, like just immediately. Because it's like, I don't like if the DLC is not worth playing through again, then it's like, just give me the option to get them again. Like if it is going to be DLC, just give me more characters. Don't give me stat boosters. Don't give me weapons. Don't give me all this crazy stuff. Just give me new characters. That's all I want. Just give me new characters.
Yeah, I agree. I think the side stories that they have been writing with the DLCs are not bad. Like Engage wasn't bad. I didn't feel that Three Houses was bad. I think Fates did a great one. Honestly, the Fates DLC,
the kid one is really good.
Was very good.
Yeah.
I think it's like those are the Echoes one. I didn't really play, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I heard the Rise of the Resistance is what it's called. It's pretty good.
It is, yeah.
Or something. I heard it's pretty good. So I think that those side stories are cool because you have locked characters and kind of like you're given a certain set. It's balanced around. It's fine. I do think that the integration with the main plot needs to be better, which is what all of us brought up. Like, right, it has to be. The best one that did it was Three Houses. Like, as soon as you log in, like, if you beat it once, you have all the characters. You can do whatever you want, get them anytime. Perfect. That's how it needs to be. I also agree, don't give me a bunch of stat breakers, stat boosts.
Mountain of gold and weapons.
Yeah, and weapons.
No pay to win. No pay to win.
No pay to win.
Yeah.
Just let me, just give me the new characters you want me to check out. Make them unique. Give me unique classes. Give me some stuff that I couldn't get any other way, which they did with Engage, which was great. Like, you got the two fell dragons and the Celestia flying chick and Marnie, who should not have
Nell, I love Nell's design so much. Yeah.
And that
was great.
I agree.
Yeah, I hate DLC. I don't think I've ever I mean there's some good ones, like again the heirs to fate from Fates, but yeah, you guys mentioned it already, but my least favorite thing about a DLC is just they just shower you with power creep, and I hate having to nerf myself every time I play. Like, oh, I have to do it legit, you know? Like, I think Engage is a very finely tuned game. It is a very fine-tuned with the resources you have, and the things that the DLC gives you just shatters the balance on that.
They put it on the world map, so I think a lot of people did the DLC, because rather than it be a Dragon's Gate DLC option, it's just on the world map.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, it's part of the game that I meant to play. And then you just destroy the XP and gold balance.
Yeah.
I mean, Tiki's DLC gives you 30% off items for the rest of the game.
It's insane. And
it's effectively giving you a lump of gold equal to 30% of every gold piece in the game.
Yeah. I want DLC to expand the main game. More playable characters is always great, because playable characters, like adding more playable characters is the best kind of DLC, because you only have so many unit deployment slots, so extra characters just gives you more choice. Of course, Engage did the 𝗠𝗏 where it's like you had to play the DLC every time to get the two characters, which isn't I don't know why they did that. I don't know what they were smoking.
And then they're also really high level. If you do it early enough, they come in and they just steamroll.
Yeah. Again, Treehouses did it the best, where it's just you do it once, now you have the Ashen Wolves. The characters need to not be broken, but it seems like they can't help themselves with DLC. They're like, we want people to buy this, so we need to give them shinies. Characters need to be broken.
It has to sell.
It has to
It's
sell.
the same
And
we do
that's
with League of Legends. Like,
yeah,
they make the characters strong on launch, just so they buy them and buy their skins because they're really strong. That's just how it works.
It is pay to win, and that's why they do it. And I dislike that. I don't like, and especially DLC on launch, I think is a can of worms that, it's just bad. But I like the idea of DLC, but I hate it in execution almost every single time. I don't think there's been almost a single DLC that made me go, like I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. When that 5th obelisk appears and it has like 𝗖𝗵𝗿𝗃𝗪, 𝗪𝗏, and Claude, you're gonna crash out. You're gonna be like, "This is what I wanted."
I hate that you're right, Axum. There's gonna be a 5th obelisk.
I just moved that obelisk with my freaking mind.
Whoa! Oh, you're so right.
And guess who comes out of it? The Ashen Demon himself.
Oh, Byleth was there all along.
The real villain. This is the real villain.
You need the angel and the demon together to save the world.
I can see them do a Fogland DLC though. They're probably gonna do a Fogland DLC and make a Byleth like a raid boss or something as like a joke or a gimmick. They'll probably do that.
Oh yeah. All right, let's do one more before we go look at 𝗵𝗍𝗃. All right. Let's see. Let's find a good one.
Oh, have you seen Jester, Mangs? People keep talking about Jester.
Okay, fine. I'll look him up.
Have you seen Jester?
No. I have not seen Jester.
You're gonna love him, Mangs. New favorite character incoming.
Listen, all I'm saying is witness me. That's all I'm gonna say. Witness me.
No shot, bro.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm dragging him in now.
Fully confirmed playable.
Okay, so why don't I have a clown for your toggle? Why can't I get a clown for your toggle here? Like, I can't.
What is this? Is this Mad
He's
Max and Fire
a
Emblem?
massive fan of Kiss. He loves Kiss.
Well, he's unique. I'll give him that. Why do they call him Jester though? Like, why? Clown, really?
Because he's crazy. Because he's the Joker, baby.
The Joker.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Wow.
No, I need to make this guy a chariot rider just so I can yell, "Witness me." I need to make him a chariot rider.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this one. Sorry, Engage, for all the slander I gave you over the years.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear. You will kneel.
Kronia asked, "Where's her makeup?"
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was those who clown in the dark.
Clown in the dark is great.
True.
Okay, we're gonna finish off with the big doomer question here. This one's a fun one. Do you hope that this game flops so they move away from Fogland, even possibly being the last Fire Emblem game, or do you want the series to keep going? Wow.
You want Fire Emblem to end?
No, I don't.
Nobody does.
Look, there's a few doomers in chat. I know who you are. I see you complaining every single stream. I mean, worse than Speedwing, much worse. I think wanting the series to die because it's not going in the direction that you want is, I don't know. That's a little selfish, I think. Yeah, like it's no secret that I think all of us like the old school Fire Emblem games a lot, and
I quite like the new ones.
Yeah, I think Speedwing actually.
I like Fates and Engage the most.
I think Speedwing is actually maybe the biggest modern Fire Emblem.
People call me an elitist. I like Awakening as well. I think Awakening's flawed, but I like Fates and I like Engage.
Yeah,
these millennials, bro.
Game. Millennial. This hairline is a millennial, mate. I'll tell you that much.
We're all millennials, actually. All of us are millennials, but okay.
Yeah. I think I'm on the cusp of being a Zoomer. I think so, but I'm like on the cusp of being.
No, I don't think. How old are you, Dennis?
28.
No, I don't think so.
Nah,
I don't think so.
I keep hearing mixed things. Like I'm either like on the cusp of being one or the other. I'm not sure.
He's millennial too, so I guess we're all.
Well, none of us. But yeah. So to give you guys an impression of how elitist I used to be back in the day, I didn't play Path of Radiance because it was 3D. I looked at that and I was like, this is not my Fire Emblem, and I refused to play it. And I hated Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Every time someone brought them up, I was like, that's not Fire Emblem, that's 3D. Until a friend of mine, the one that I played all the Japanese games with, he was like, yeah, I played it, it was really good. I was like, what? Really? But it looks so bad. And he's like, no, you should try it. And I was like, fine.
Funny how time repeats itself. That sounds very familiar.
So I think, yeah, there's no secret that I love the older games a lot. But I think if you block yourself out of playing Modern Fire Emblem, you might miss out on a lot of good stuff too. Yeah, Modern Fire Emblem doesn't always go in the direction that I wanted to. I wish we could have a return to form, a return to normalcy. But the truth is, this is what most normies like. And, you know, I am not the target demographic for Modern Fire Emblem. I know that. And so I don't foolishly expect it to conform to me. If I were to design a Fire Emblem game, just for me, it would look very different to this. But I'm still going to enjoy it and play it and try it out. I don't want the series to die. I think that's very doomer.
I want you to think about evolve and adapt over time, all the time. Like Fallout ain't the same as Fallout 3 and 4 and New Vegas. They ain't the same as Fallout 1 and 2. Like games change and adapt over time. Like 2D Mario and 3D Mario. Like things change. Like, and that's just how it is. People evolve and adapt, and they prefer different styles. That's just how it is. And it's a franchise of 18 plus games. There's going to be different like ones that people like over others.
I do wish that we didn't go down the Three Houses route, though, because, you know, it was made by Kawaii Tecmo. It's a spin-off game. I know I say that and it gets people angry, but it is kind of a spin-off game. It kind of is. From the natural continuation of Awakening Fates Engage, it is kind of like the odd one out.
I would be beyond myself if there was like a Fate sequel or something like that, but it's...
Yeah, oh my god, like, I would love that so much.
I think that, like, if you miss out on these new day Fire Emblem, here's the things you're going to miss out on, okay? Poolside swimming with your characters, all right? Farming with the dew in the greenhouse, planting the
hecking doggo.
Oh,
sauna time with Lysithia, you know, like training in the arena with your pals. You can't eating meals with your students. You can't get this anywhere else, guys. Like, this is it. This is Fire Emblem at its core.
Not true. I put fishing in my game.
Oh, you did? That's true. You did. That's why it's a good game, because it has a fishing mini game. Remember, we spoke about this.
Yep.
I think that, all jokes aside, I think that I don't want Fire Emblem to end. I do want to return a little bit more to the nitty gritty. Like, I think we need a Castlevania emblem. Like, legit, we do need something like that. I think it's time to go back to some medieval dark fantasy stuff. I think would be fantastic.
I'm gonna be honest.
I get it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Axum. That Castlevania leak that came out a while ago, that was 100% fake. I have never wanted a leak to be real so bad. Like vampires, werewolves, a night-day cycle. The Fire Emblem is a sundial that changes from night to day. Like a Van Helsing Witch Slayer characters with stakes that deals effective damage to vampires. I'm telling you, I would be so happy if Fire Emblem tried something like that. It would fit thematically. With silver weapons, be effective against vampires and stuff like that. I would love it so much. I hope they try it sometime. I mean, we already have Alucard here in the game, so, you know, maybe they will next time.
Maybe a little bit. Let's see. If '𝗏𝗏𝗃 gets a lot of traction on him, then they'll probably think like, wait a minute, what if we just had Alucard and Fire Emblem? And then
listen, that old Castlevania Emblem project we trashed. What if we brought it back again?
Yeah, maybe it was real, but they pulled it because of the leaks.
You never know.
There's like another thing Don Lout and I were talking about. They should just make smaller Fire Emblem games, like $20 or $30 Fire Emblem games, like small snippet games. To like just give like little breathers for the mainline entries. That'd be cool. Like, I know that's probably cope, but like I think that'd be cool. Like, you know, smaller entries that experiment with some ideas. Like,
well, here's the thing.
Franchises do that plenty of
Why
times.
would they do that? Like, I'm just throwing the wrench in here. Why would they do that if I can put out Fire Emblem Shadows? Like, you know, and make money
off of the
Fire
Emblem Builder.
That's what they're gonna do.
Fire Emblem Builder, and let the fans make these
Fire Emblem Builder would be,
meantime.
It's like almost like Super Mario Builder, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Just make it exactly like that.
People would gobble that up, bro.
This is what they should do. This is what they should do. They need to mend ties with Kaga, go back and remake Vestaria Saga. Bring Kaga back.
Oh yeah, people would.
Bring back Berwick, bro. Vestaria is big. I did not care for Vestaria. Sorry.
Oh, Vestaria is great. What?
I did not care for it. I'm sorry.
Memes.
Yes.
Yeah, memes.
So we have the manga cover here.
Yeah.
Looks great. This is good.
Nice. Looks great.
The mangas are normally pretty good.
He looks like someone farted.
Oh my god.
Who farted? Who farted? Was it you, Dietrich?
Was it you?
He does look a bit angry.
He does look very angry. This looks great. 𝗥𝗲 looks weird. Why does 𝗥𝗲 have purple hair? Or no, it's just shadowed white.
But it shows those 4 characters are also very important.
Yeah. Dietrich looks so happy. Look at him.
Looks like Alucard.
He is just
Like, even more so.
He
Look how happy
looks
he is.
very uncharacteristically happy here.
He's like, hello guys, I'm Dietrich. I just want to be everyone's friend. Yeah, great cover art. Wow, Theodora looks mad. Oh my god, look at her.
Looks great.
She's such a good design. I love Theodora so much.
She's great.
awesome.
Yeah, I like Theodora a lot. All right. Well, thank you for showing that. Let's see.
𝗥𝗲 looks evil in that cover art.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's awful.
That is good. That is good.
Beautiful. Sensational.
All right.
Uh,
Liana, the hungry Liana.
That's good.
You're after part 1. You're my child now. I do love the child memes. They're funny. Oh no! No, who made this?
I'm
Who
surprised
made
I've not made this.
Who
God,
made
do MMD.
this? 𝗥𝗲 deciding whether she's going to commit 6 or 7 war crimes. She doesn't quite.
Why not both?
That's funny.
Amazing.
All right.
Yeah, there it is.
That's the map.
𝗥𝗲, and the entirety of it is the Ādrestian Empire.
Okay, so
Wait.
oh wow.
So
The
this is what
Garrett Mach
basically
is
confirms it as a prequel.
Right in the center.
Right.
Well, that means that like it has to be like because if Edelgard wouldn't let the church survive,
Yeah,
like,
she would have destroyed
not.
it, right? I just say it because it's funny. I hope I've not confused people by saying, oh, it could be Edelgard. I just say that because it's a joke.
Right.
It's
Like-
basically fully confirmed prequel.
Yeah, 𝗥𝗲's probably ruling at this point. Like,
What's
and
that
for
continent on the left there? Albania?
Albania.
Albania. Okay, that's going to be the next game. Prepare for it.
But they still got more
Please.
different-
I would love just a new game in a new setting, I beg you.
No.
It's time for Raven Dawn 2.
Oh my god. I love Axel's face.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
Maids with a beard is cursed, man.
Oh my god, there we go. There we go, guys.
We are the 4 horsemen.
There you go. Only Axel moves.
Great.
That's
Very
amazing. All right. Well, those are the memes that we have for now. So I figured what we do to finish things off is we do very, very short, like closing thoughts. Because I don't think we're going to get together again before the game launches. We are about little under a month from launch. We're going to come together and do a retrospective, I think, once all of us. In case you guys don't know, we've each decided we're going to do one Lord. Speedwing is Theodora. I'm Dietrich. Davis is 𝗏𝗏. 𝗥𝗲 is Kai. Of course, we don't know if that's going to be doable. Maybe we have to do all routes. We'll have to see. But we're definitely getting back together to do a retrospective. And then don't worry, guys. I think after the retrospective, we'll finally do one of the older games again. We've been done like 4 Fortune Sweep episodes in a row. But yeah, I just want to go through each of you, just like closing thoughts, maybe a minute, just tell like your attitude, what you're looking forward to. Just, yeah, Speedwing, go ahead.
Honestly, doing this has made me more positive on the game in a way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been a bit of a roller coaster of emotions with it. Up and down. You know, I see something, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then I see something else and not so much. But kind of talking through it here and seeing you guys have a lot of similar thoughts to me makes me not feel like I'm kind of crashing out quite so much, maybe. And it's just everyone has a similar concern.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I hope the game's really good. I really do. I hope it's fun at bare minimum. It doesn't even have to be really good, just fun. I'll take fun.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a grand time. I think the first playthrough is probably going to be very exciting. I have a feeling this might not be a game I'm going to replay a ton, but that's fine. Echoes I only really played once too, so you know, like not every Fire Emblem game needs to be replayed a million times. Although I like it when they can be. But I'm excited. You know, a little under a month. I think it's a very exciting time we're moving into. Fun new era for the Fire Emblem industry, and it's going to be interesting to see how well this game does. I think it might end up beating Three Houses.
It's going to be big. I think a lot of like normie streamers, like big normie streamers, are going to play it. I've started to see some big VTubers playing Three Houses in the run up to this.
Oh yeah,
I think it's going to be big.
Big.
All right, Davis.
Kind of like I said at the start, I'm hopeful that this is what Fates is to Awakening, where they take a lot of the systems prior and they improve a lot of things. You know, like kind of how we talked about how the weapons actually have unique gimmicks and interactions, like beyond just the weapon triangle. Much as I love the weapon triangle, like I like that the weapons at the very least have different interactions with things, and that ultimately that this is still like an entry that we can just like, you know, enjoy for a time. And like, you know, this isn't like, I don't think this is necessarily like a marker that like this might age poorly, but like, you know, like Fire Emblem will always be at its core like what it is, like with turn-based like and all that. And I think they'll like try to experiment with other ideas beyond just the Three Houses one. This was just the safe pick for them, like really to just recapitalize on Føllin. But what I am hopeful for is that I hope that the Doomers are wrong, and that ultimately that Fire Emblem will still maintain what it is, like that its status that we all kind of came together from in the older entries, and that ultimately we can just find common ground and be like, yeah, you know, some Fire Emblem games are for me, and you know, these are for me, and I think that's fine.
All right, Axel, you got the last words of the night.
I think it's gonna be a really good game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that the amount of people saying that the game is big, if it's appeasing to a very large crowd of people, that is a good step. Like, right, it means like you're bringing in more people, you're bringing in more development, you're bringing in more attention to the series, which is good. I do want people to stick to their core like values and be like, listen, I don't like this certain aspect of it. Be vocal about it too. Like, there's nothing wrong in being like, hey, there was too much to do on the world map, because this type of feedback can hopefully impact the experience so that it's better in the future. But I have high hopes for the game. I think the game will have at least one good thing I really liked about Three Houses. You had a huge amount of replayability with 3 routes, right? Or 4, but like they were rehashed. This time, I think you're going to have 4 routes that aren't as rehashed. So I think it's going to be I think bang for your buck, it's worth it. Like, that's where I'm going to start there. And I think that that's a good step in the right direction.
Awesome. All right. Well, this has been grand. Thanks for coming together and yapping. It's been enjoyable as always. And I look forward to getting together and either praising or shit-talking this game, depending on whether it's good or bad.
Crying together.
We shall see.
I hope we'll praise it. But if it's bad, we're going to have a great time ripping into it too. Content either way. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have been lovely. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
4 horsemen.
Bye, chat.
The 4 horsemen are out.
All
Together
right,
we ride.
Summon Satan.